Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and today we're going to be playing Kathy Rain 2 Soothsayer for the PC. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or check out some of the things we played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's go ahead and get into the game. So a quick recap of last time, we're following Kathy Rain from the first game, who has become a private detective. But as with everybody else, times are tough. Although she is, this is the 90s right now for her. So yeah, money is scarce and she's in danger of being evicted. So she has decided to throw a Hail Mary and she is attempting to get the reward for information leading to the capture of a serial killer known as the Soothsayer, for his tendency to leave a broken scrying mirror at the scene of each of his killings. So Kathy's been digging into it pretty well so far, and doing well so far, but also, like, nothing's adding up yet. We haven't been able to find any connection between all of the victims yet, aside from the fact that all of them had a mysterious and rare drug in their bloodstreams when they were killed, which I think should be significant, because at least one of them was pretty straight edge and presumably would not have taken drugs of his own volition. So they may have been coerced into taking it, they may have been tricked into taking it, we're not sure. That's something we're gonna have to look into right there. Let me get caught up. Kissa is a person who has been all right, or whether she would be absolutely soaked. Oh yeah, definitely. And that white t-shirt, probably not gonna be doing her any favors once she gets where she's going. Relentlessly trying to figure out whether someone you're talking to is flirting or just being nice. Either way, I'm smitten. I don't know about other people, but sometimes I just enjoy the act of flirting with absolutely no intention of taking it anywhere. It's just fun sometimes. Let's see, one of the two is more like a really interactive card game. Gotcha. That actually makes a little bit more sense right there. Oh yeah, I told someone once, someone asked me once, they're like, how do you tell if someone's flirting with you? And I'm like, I'm afraid they're gonna have to they're gonna have to fill out forms in triplicate, otherwise I'm not gonna believe that. Subtlety is lost on me, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Oh, you thought she was the Soothsayer, which clearly was not paying attention. No worries, that's what we're here for. Let's see. Board Jams, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Spaceball's the shopping cart. Spaceball's the popcorn bucket. Spaceball's the drink cup. Spaceball's the candy bar. Spaceball's the card game. There probably is going to be a Spaceball popcorn bucket, hilariously enough. But as dense as a black hole. I have had the experience of, like, bumping into people I knew from high school and being like, hey, and they have been like, hey, you knew I had a huge crush on you in high school. And I was like, no, why would I know that? And then they pointed out the 200 or so reasons that I should have known that. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, in retrospect, that makes sense. That haunts me. That haunts me. All right, let's get into this. All right, so we just woke up after Kathy had another terrifying nightmare. And considering in the first game those terrifying nightmares led to some terrifying things happening, that might not be a great sign.
Pouring down, huh? Lovely time to be a biker.
Speaking of all-weather riding, right there. Alright, well, we already checked out everything in this room, so I don't think we need to look through it again. Let's go through our inventory real quick. Just do a refresher right there. I can never tell, though. I think that's because I simply do not believe it. That's part of it, too, I think. That makes sense. See, Turatark, I'm not 100% sure I believe that either. I'd be like, that's a funny joke. You're funny. Oh, well, that's amazing relentlessly. Well, one way or another, you get an awesome wall hanging. That seems like a win-win right there. All right, so I have Kathy's notebook, which is where she writes all of her topics we can talk to people about. That's also where we've got her phone numbers that of people we can call. And we've got our current objective right there. She's got her trusty stun gun, her dad's Zippo lighter, her lockpick set. We got a Polaroid camera. We've got the newspaper articles we found about the current list of Soothsayer killings. We've got the handwritten note.
Higher is the key. T. Damn. This T knows what I'm up to. The question is, are they friend or foe?
Yeah, somebody slipped that under her door. Pyre is the name of that mysterious drug. So we're not sure who that's from or whether it's reliable. We've got the chakra pendant that we were given by a very annoying person who hopefully won't have to deal with again. And we've also got the chakra photo that we got from her because she's kind of the worst. She also gave us a fake scrying mirror. It looks legit, but it's just painted glass. We have an obsidian shard that we found at one of the crime scenes that may have a fingerprint from the killer. We're looking into that right now. And we've got a travel brochure, which right now we don't have anything to do with, but may come back later. Yeah, Kathy had that very creepy nightmare last time, which had some similarities to the nightmares she had in the first game, which, again, started happening when she started getting close to something creepy, so we'll see where that's going to go this time. Alright, so looks like we do have a message on the answering machine, so we'll probably start there. We'll check the old pile of mail, too, see if there's anything to see in there. Trey Dog, welcome in. How are you doing today, Trey Dog? And thank you for the 40 stream streak. Holy crap. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? Whew. That does sound like a big week, Turtark. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey, Josh here. So, that print you asked me to run, apparently it belongs to an old lady called Tabitha Caldwell, 73 years old. Turns out that we grabbed her prints in the 60s for violating some obscure state law about endangered plants. Apparently she owns a small flower shop now, Tabby's Garden. The address is 11 Pine Road. Hope this helps. Gotta go.
Very interesting. I should definitely check out that shop today.
Alright, that's unexpected. Why is the print we found at the murder scene from a 73-year-old woman? Something tells me she's probably not the Soothsayer, but yeah, we do have to look into that, I think. Ooh, there is a new note that someone slipped under the door. What is that?
Another one of these. The Queen King of Two Suits longs for human connection and non-conformity, yet is caught in a painful loop of self-destruction. T. What is this cryptic nonsense? Somebody is messing with me.
Also, that sounds a little bit like some of the creepy writing she found in the first game, which is also probably not a good thing. Anyone at any age can say sooths. She can say as many sooths as she wants, but serial killing, I'm not sure she's up for that, is all I'm saying. Alright, we got a couple new locations listed here. So we've still got the Club of Hearts, but we can't go there until it's Friday, and I don't think that's today yet. Let's see, we can't go visit our mentor right now, apparently. That leaves the Engstrom Psychiatric Facility, which is back in Kathy's hometown proper, where her mother was committed for quite some time. And Tabby's Garden, which I think we're going to start there, because, like, what? Let's start there. Alright. This is going to leave us to our own devices. And hey, look, there's an obsidian mirror right inside the door.
Holy shit.
I mean, that's a little concerning. Alright.
It's a genuine obsidian scrying mirror. Likely the same type as the Soothsayer uses.
Worrying. I mean, it's not the end of the world that she has one, but it's concerning.
Those look dusty and smudged compared to the obsidian ones. Guess the latter are more popular.
Maybe she's the one that's selling the mirrors to the Soothsayer? I mean, he's got to get them from somewhere.
Always liked the look of those. I hear maintenance is a bitch, though.
I mean, maintenance is the entire point if you get a bonsai tree. Rex says you're working from home today and watching your 4-year-old granddaughter. Had to explain to her that I can't play Barbies with her because I have to work. I imagine work from home is probably a tough thing for a kid to get their head around. Well, and watch Shady's games, but she doesn't have to know that. We can keep that part of the down low. I won't tell if you don't.
Wouldn't be a proper flower shop without some handmade floral arrangements for sale.
Well, of course.
I was gonna tell a joke about those, but I'm afraid it wouldn't hold water.
God damn it, Cassie! Too early in the stream for this. Don't do that.
A varied bunch of potted plants. Nothing stands out to me.
Alright, let's see.
Nah, my brown thumb is chronic.
Out of context, that sounds like a whole thing. Alright, take care of yourself, Board Jams. We'll see you around.
You can never go wrong with cacti, but this gal's broke.
Exactly, Turatark. It's work on yourself. That's important.
Various seeds for decorative and edible plants.
Alright. See what else we got in here. You got some mint?
Love me some of that in a tequila mojito. Not that I need a reminder. The mere thought makes my head pound.
Kathy, that was 2 days ago. Drink some water.
I wish that made a difference for me, but nope, still broke.
What was that? Oh, sale 20% off. That's what it said. We got some thyme.
Not a bad herb for cooking. I know Eileen uses it in her chicken stew. Friggin' delicious.
That does sound nice. Let's see. My sister tried to grow her own bonsai tree once, and I think the instructions originally said to remove all but the strongest sprout. But after being machine translated, they told you to eliminate the weak ones. Wow, brutal. Hunger Games for tiny trees.
Various hanging plants. Mostly for the outdoors, I think.
Mostly, but you can put them anywhere. That's a thing.
Nice tree, but no match for Mildred. That little menace could claw down a Douglas fir if she put her mind to it.
What are those cats then? Gotcha.
Ceramic pots in different shapes and sizes. Seems to be a cash-only business.
In the 90s, not unusual.
Just a cheap generic poster print featuring some sailboats. Decorative bottles. Indian style, I think?
Anything else to see around here?
A landline and a shop. No surprises there.
In the 90s, yeah, no.
Cute. Reminds me a bit of those Japanese cherry trees.
A bit, yeah, I can see it.
Is that actual wallpaper in a frame? Sure looks like it.
That would be a weird bit of a statement right there. I'm not sure what to make of that. Alright, I think we've seen everything except the back room right now, and I'm not going to try and walk back there without talking to the proprietor first. So, let's go ahead and chat.
Hi there.
Hello, and what? Wait, you look familiar. Have we met?
No. I'd remember that.
Oh, never mind then. What can I do for you, youngin'?
I'm immediately concerned. Where do we want to start with this one? Where do we want to start? I mean, I guess... Let's ask about scrying mirrors. That seems like the most obvious place to start.
I see that you have scrying mirrors for sale.
Ah, yes. Those are always popular. High quality, exquisite design, made from genuine, locally mined obsidian.
Ah, cool. You sell a lot of these then?
Well, this ain't a big business. Maybe a dozen a month or so. Things have picked up lately, too. Not sure why.
The Soothsayer uses scrying mirrors, doesn't he? That might be why?
Oh, really? I suppose that would explain things. I'm too old to stay up to date with this latest newspaper boogeyman.
Boogeyman, huh? You think the Soothsayer murders are blown out of proportion?
Well, child, how many stiffs we talking about?
5, I think. so far?
Nothing but a bad weekend in the projects. When
mean-
our boys drop like flies, you can bet those hysterical ink slingers ain't nowhere to be found.
I mean, she's not wrong, but also very big Candyman vibes there. It is a charming shop, and also just very, very well stocked, which is awesome. All right, so let's hear your thoughts about the Soothsayer then.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Child, don't you try and rile up this mama with all that nasty business.
Wow, who wrote this script? I need to know. Is there anything else like super important to ask her? I'll ask her about herself.
You're Tabby, right?
I am. Tabitha Caldwell, but everybody calls me Tabby. Flower Tabby.
I see. Have you had this place long?
40-something years. Why? You looking to enter the business?
Oh, God, no. I kill everything I touch. That would be an abject disaster.
No such thing as hopeless. And you better believe my precious nephews tried to prove me wrong.
Good morning, Doc Belvin. How are you doing today? All right, let's just go down the list then. See what she's got to say.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
Young'un, I'm a florist. I know nothing about those poor people.
All right, so she doesn't know anything about any of the victims.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not. My people, we're Lutheran.
All right.
Have you been to the Azure Sky Motel?
No. I haven't heard of that place.
Not exactly unusual for people not to have visited a motel in their own town. Let's see. Ripe jackfruit. It was different like cantaloupe, but having some musty aftertaste. I know I've been seeing some vegetarian meat replacement has in the stores recently that's been made from jackfruit, which is interesting.
Have you heard of a street drug called pyre?
Lord have mercy. Why you asking an old black lady about drugs? I look like a banger?
Oh, of course not.
Well, then you better change the subject.
I wasn't sure where that one was going to go. I was not disappointed. Jackfruit makes good burgers. Interesting, interesting. So it does have kind of like an umami you use for that? Interesting.
Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
No, I don't know nobody by that name.
Are you familiar with the Club of Hearts?
No, I haven't heard of a place like that.
And the longest of the long shots.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Yeah, she probably is not going to know who Rachel Lang is. Is there anything around here we want to ask about?
What's in the back?
Weird question. That's none of your concern.
That's also a valid answer. If we're being honest, yeah, that's true. It is none of my goddamn business. I don't know. Try asking her about the mirrors, but
I see that you have scrying mirrors for sale.
Yeah.
yeah, she just says the same thing she said before. All right, nothing special there. I don't see anything to ask her about. Do I have anything in my inventory I want to ask her about? Guess I could ask her about the obsidian shard.
I guess I could confront her about the fingerprint, but I think I'll play it cool for now. Tabitha doesn't know what I'm up to yet. I should use that to my advantage for as long as I can.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Can I ask her about the chakra pendant?
I don't want to show that to her.
Can I ask her about the fake scrying mirror?
Oh dear, what is this? Painted glass on a plastic frame?
Yeah, I got this for free actually.
Well, I ain't surprised. If you're looking for some actual craftsmanship, you're at the right place.
Chris, you finished LA Noire. What'd you think? What is your final thoughts on it? I'd love to hear. It's witchcraft. Alright, so... I got the obsidian
no,
mirror.
I wish I could pay for this, but I'm not joking about being broke.
Alright.
Thanks. I'll go browse some more.
You do that. I'll be here.
What happens if I try to go in the back?
I don't have any business back there.
Alright. Well, I don't see anything we can do right now, so maybe we'll have to come back later?
Not so fast. There were 4 mirrors when you came in. Now there's 3. You ain't gonna rob an old lady, are you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I was carrying that thing.
No harm done. Yet. I'd hate for the 2 of us to have a problem.
Oh god, please don't kill me. And that updated my notebook. I assume I have to get the scrying mirror out of there now. Yep, alright. So... Can I just drop the fake mirror?
It's the cheap scrying mirror that Meadow gave me. The mirror surface consists of painted glass.
Or can I just drop that on the table then, maybe? You didn't say anything. I think we might be able to get out of here then. All right, there we go. Oh. And she's got a necklace too. That's very dangerous. Rook's Honor, welcome in. How are you doing today, Rooks? Hope you're doing well. Just in time to see Shane be a thief. I'm so poor. I need to solve a crime. I gotta solve a crime, so I gotta commit another crime first. Oh, God. Oh, God, Doc Melvin. I hate cold calling people for any reason. That would be just the worst job for me. Dinner report. I got grocery store sushi again. Because it was grocery night. And they had some decent stuff in there. Oh yeah, now Rakona's actually closed up. Which, in the rain, that's probably the better option. Hopefully that's keeping her a little bit more comfortable. Alright. We've been avoiding it, but I think we need to go to the Engstrom Psychiatric Facility now. A little bit of a painful place for,
God, this place makes me want to vomit.
Yeah.
Okay. Get a grip, Kathy. You can do this. Focus on the task at hand. Rose Taylor used to work here.
Yeah, Kathy's got a lot of trauma around this place since her mother was here for a long time as her mental condition deteriorated. But for some reason, one of the suspects has a link here, so we're gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah, some creep is always watching in this place. Get out of here, poster. I don't need more encouragement to run for the exit. We care. Yeah, right. You care about our wallets, maybe.
Hey, it's America.
It's locked. Besides, I have no business back there.
Tostadas, that sounds nice. Simnas, you also had grocery store sushi for dinner. Nice, nice. Groshin, welcome in. Parental issues aside, how are things with our late called Greaser Squad? Is that what we're calling it? But yeah, we stole a mirror from a nice old lady. And we investigated the fingerprint on the mirror. It's definitely not the killer's fingerprint, probably, but it's possibly the person who sold the mirror to the killer. We gotta look into that a little bit. Ooh, carnitas, that sounds fantastic. It's a local seafood place here, sells hot Cheetos sushi. Holy crap. I like how the gulf between like traditional sushi and American sushi in restaurants is just getting bigger every day.
No need to pass the time. It's visitation hours right now.
All right, well, that could give us an excuse to get in there if we need to.
Oscar's means to stay hydrated.
I guess that guy's name is Oscar. All right, so he gets distracted every once in a while, I notice. That might be a timing puzzle in the waiting.
Hey, Oscar.
Oh, wow, amiga. It's been a while, huh? I like the new hair. It pops.
Thanks, bud. They've got you on desk duty, huh?
Yeah, just recently. I don't mind. Got me addicted to crosswords, though.
Huh. I guess there are worse vices to succumb to. So, how is she?
Better. New meds, and she's moved down a security level, so, progress.
All right, that's good news, I suppose.
You want to see her? I can buzz you in.
Maybe in a minute. I actually wanted to speak to you.
Sure. Happy to chat.
Alright, at least he seems cool. That's a good thing right there. Let's see. I was asking about their employment after college, and if they weren't employed, ask a couple questions about their job search. Ooh, yeah. That is brutal. I'm so sorry. The things we gotta do to make ends meet. Believe me, I get it. I get it. Alright, so let's start with Rose Taylor. Just go straight to the point.
So, I hear that a certain Rose Taylor, the woman who was killed by the Soothsayer, used to work here? That right?
Yeah, that's public record. She was employed here a few years back.
All right. Did you know her? Why'd she leave?
Look, I can't go there. Company lawyers ain't messing around. They rip me apart if I leak something like that.
Come on, Oscar, how would they know?
Don't go too far, Chica. I like you, but I like this job more.
Alright, that's fair. Alright, so he's not going to give us anything willingly for that, unfortunately. Alright, let's just run down the list then.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
The killer? Man, nothing. I don't care for all that morbid stuff.
Just skip straight to the crosswords? I respect this. Tiger employment after college? Has your tiger found gainful employment? And if so, if not, how can we help?
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
Writer, wasn't she? Murdered by that killer?
Yeah, that's her.
Well, that's all I know. Haven't read any of her stuff.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth Soothsayer victim?
I don't know anything about those killings, Chica.
Alright, closing all that off.
Are you familiar with scrying mirrors?
Nah, I'm Catholic. That's Diablo shit, amiga. I'd be disowned by my family if I touch any of that.
That's fair.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I've heard of that name, yeah, but me and my family go to a different church.
Convenient that this town is big enough to make sure that nobody's gone to the same church right there. Oh yeah, those killings are my hobby. Oh no! Dang it, you promised yourself you wouldn't say anything. You promised. Oh my god, yeah, this feels very Gabriel Knight. What do you know about voodoo?
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
Every once in a while, it just comes to my mind unbidden, the fact that I know all these weird terms like gree-gree thanks to that game.
Have you heard of Pyre?
Nope. That a band or something?
Not quite. It's a street drug.
Oh, that ain't my thing. A little Mary Jane on special occasions, maybe, but I don't touch the heavy stuff.
On special occasions, he says.
Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
No, I don't know her.
Have you been to the Club of Hearts?
I haven't. Should I?
Maybe if you had a hidden affection for poetry?
Can't say I'm inclined that way.
How many churches does this place have? How big is this town? I know they're kind of selling it as metropolitan, but also like Rachel's always given very small town vibes, so it's not clear. Fucking Gree.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Yeah, pretty much nobody's gonna know Rachel Wang. She was a bit of a shut-in.
I don't want to ask him about that.
And it's unlikely he knows the flower shop owner either. Is there anything around here we want to ask him about? Not really? Checking in with the camera.
I don't want to talk about that.
No, I guess not. Alright. Do I have anything in my inventory I want to ask him about? I don't think so. No, I don't.
Thanks. I should get going.
Anytime. See you around.
Alright, can I go back then?
It has to be unlocked from the front desk first.
Alright. Good to know.
That door leads to the visitation area. It's opened electronically.
Alright, so I guess I have to ask him about the door to get him to open it. Hey, Valkos, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's your
more
week
thing.
going?
Yeah?
Layered ornate black mirrored glass. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. I'll check that out sometime. Maybe this takes place in the south. We have a church on every corner. There's a couple places in my hometown where there's like churches on opposing corners, actually, in several places. It is kind of wild. All right, so...
Can you buzz me in?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
All right.
$326 days, Catherine.
I know. It's been a while, Mom.
326 days and 22 hours, to be exact.
I heard you. It's not like you make it easy to come here.
Oh, you're the victim, are you? Boo-hoo, my mom won't treat me like a princess when I bother to show up.
I'm not doing this again. Can we have a normal conversation? You know, act like we're family for once?
Fine. No reason to squabble. I see that you changed your hair. Again.
Sure did. I'm guessing you absolutely adore it, right?
You know, I'm old-fashioned, honey. I adore what you hide under those clown colors. The gorgeous jet black that your father gave you.
You know my only rule, Mom. Don't mention him. Please.
Of course, how dare I. Did you bring my royals then?
No, Mom. They stopped selling those. Other Rockports are around, but not the purple ones. They're out of circulation.
Lies and excuses. You can't even be bothered to get your own mother some goddamn smokes, can you?
Maybe next time, okay? I'm told that you're doing better. Is that right?
I guess. Earned myself some small freedoms. I've been handling my temper well. And these new pills, they keep me grounded.
That's great, Mom. You'll be out of here one day.
One day. One day. One day.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Can I ask you about some other things?
Huh? Sure. Go ahead, honey.
I don't remember if we ever met Kathy's mom in the first game in the flesh, but it was definitely given to us to understood she had been a bit of a monster, and definitely living up to that. In Chicago, they have deep dish churches. God damn it. It's a very Catholic town overall. Catholic church on one side and a Methodist church on the other. There is a lot in some places. Yeah, mom's not great. Ooh, model the Titanic, very nice. I've been playing Vampire Crawlers as well. I'm stuck on the tiny bridge. That thing is a brutal difficulty spike. I was just saying at the start of the stream, I think I'm going to need a very specific build to get through it. I just haven't decided what yet, and also haven't stopped being stubborn enough to just try and power through it. Alright, so we'll start with Rose. That's the obvious one.
So, I hear that a woman by the name of Rose Taylor used to work here.
You heard right. Quite a piece of work, that lady. A shame she got herself sliced up, though.
Quite a piece of work, was she? How so?
Oh my, I recognize that tone of voice. How we come across the real reason you're here,
Yeah, Mom. You're right. You caught me. Are you gonna help me or not?
That depends. Are you gonna be a good girl and get me my fucking royals?
Jesus, Mom, relax. I told you they're discontinued. I can't give you cigarettes that don't exist.
Doubling down on that horse shit, are you? I've had enough of this. You know my price. Get me my smokes. Then we'll talk about Rose.
Awesome. Good. Wonderful. This. Oh, all right. Cool. I don't think we have anything else to ask her at the moment, then.
I'm gonna go now, Mom, but I'll be back soon, okay?
If you say so, honey.
Oh, God. Yeah, we're still ready to get some cigarettes and see if there's literally any way we can solve this case without talking to her, because... Oh. Alright, so we need to get some cigarettes that don't exist no more. Cool. Where do we even start with that? What the hell are we supposed to do with that? I don't know. That's a very good question. Let's just pop over to the Gazette. We'll check in with our erstwhile partner. See if she knows anything. The DeLorean following her? Was there a DeLorean behind her? That's amazing. Can we roll our own? I feel like she might notice at that. Yeah, new mom would be the best option, but unfortunately this mom knows the thing that we need to know, and we don't have to like it, we just have to get that out of her and then get the hell out of town.
Hey, E, one more thing.
Yeah?
Several more things, actually.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Oh, I can't ask her about smokes?
Does the name Tabitha Caldwell mean anything to you?
I don't think so. Should it?
Probably not.
Alright,
I'll let you get back to your work.
All right, see you later.
Does your boss know about smokes? He seems like a man that knows about smokes.
Hey,
Not now, Rain. Unlike certain people, I need to get some work done.
Ugh.
fine, whatever.
Oh yeah, they've got LA Noire VR, which is very cool. I'm still forever heartbroken by the fact that we never got a second game from that studio. It sucks so much. Ugh. Let's go downtown. Oh, the drug dealer's not here. I thought maybe he would know something about out-of-print cigarettes. Also got stuck on the teeny bridge for a while, finally got through, can't remember how. It does take some patience. I'm getting closer though.
Bulky looking thing. Guess that's a necessity in a neighborhood like this.
So if you look into it, originally the studio that made it, which is Rockstar Team Bondi, they were shopping around a spiritual sequel to the game called The Horror of the Orient, which was going to be like a spy thriller that took place in the 1920s, I believe, which sounds cool as hell, especially if you think that it would be mechanically similar to LA Noire, but they couldn't find a publisher and they went under. Rockstar claims they still have all the technology Bondi used for facial capture, but they very clearly haven't used it for anything, so that's unfortunate. And Rockstar has mentioned they do still have the rights to LA Noire and could make a sequel if they want to, but number one, I'm not sure if I'd want to see one without Team Bondi involved, and number two, they don't seem very interested, so especially since at this point, Grand Theft Auto makes basically infinite money. Chances are slightly higher than a sequel to Eternal Darkness. I'd say less than that, especially since that one guy keeps trying to get the Eternal Darkness sequel off the ground. And Valkos, thank you so much for a 27-month resub right there. This is to help pay for the reinstatement of purple cigarettes so Shane can overcome this difficulty. Like, well, thank you. I'll call Rockport immediately and ask them what $5 can get us. See if we get this whole machine kickstarted again. Yeah, like the guy, after finding out like how the guy tanked his studio, I'm like, I don't think I should give him money, is all I'm saying.
Nah, I'm broke, and there's nothing I want to pawn.
Alright, so probably nothing to do. Oh, there's a cigarette machine here.
Surprise, surprise, all out of Rockport Royal. Not a shocker. They've been out of circulation for a while now. I'll take a pack of Rockport White, though. Maybe I can get it close enough to fool Mom?
Alright, so we've
come
got
to
some...
think of it. Didn't I see an ad for Rockport Royal in one of the papers? Maybe that can help.
Alright, so we're going to have to dummy up some regular Rockports to make them look like Mom's brand, is what we're hearing. Let's see if we can find that Rockport ad and see if we can figure out what we have to do with these things. See what we can do. There's a pawn shop ad right there. Any of these? Any of those? Pest control experts, plumbing. Here we go.
There's that ad. The description might be useful.
Let's see. Savor the timeless elegance of lavender, peppermint, and cinnamon in every Rockport Royal. Alright, lavender, peppermint, and cinnamon. So we need to get the cigarettes smelling like that in order to trick Mom. Let's see. Cinnamon, we might be able to get our spice rack at Kathy's house, because I remember she said she had one that she never used. Let's start there. Lavender, peppermint, cinnamon. Old new stock of Royals? Honestly, I was thinking that. It was a bit of a long shot, but I'm like, maybe? Possibly? Did they remaster Eternal Darkness for PC? I don't remember that. But if so, awesome, awesome. Lavender, peppermint, cinnamon. Probably write those down. I don't want to. Here we go, spice rack.
This cinnamon might come in handy. Got it.
All right. So now we just need the lavender and the peppermint. All right. The flower shop seems like the next place to check. See if maybe they got anything there. Oh, LA Noire. Yeah, they did remaster that for PC, and it does look nice, and it runs nice, which I appreciate very much. Because that is a game that I honestly think more people should give more of a shot to. Like, I understand why people don't like it, because for my money, the earliest cases are the weakest ones by far. And you do kind of have to power through a good chunk before you get to the really good part. But I really do enjoy that one. Multiple murders ago before our time. They've got mint, but not peppermint here. Can we ask her anything about that?
Hey, I just had a couple of more questions.
Yes?
Do you know Rockport Royal, the cigarettes?
I'm familiar. I prefer my own roll-up stuff.
Oh, neat. So you grow your own tobacco?
Of course. Anything Flower Tabby can grow herself, she does.
Would have thought growing,
Thanks. I'll go browse some more.
You do that, I'll be here.
I would have assumed growing tobacco would be a huge hassle.
I'm sure a few little leaves won't be missed.
Alright, so it's not peppermint, but it's mint. Have a look at these two.
It's a pack of Rockport White, featuring a similar design as Rockport Royal, but without the signature purple colors. A cinnamon shaker, nearly full. some mint leaves that I procured at Tabby's garden. They smell nice and fresh. All right, let's see here. Okay, I've spiced up the tobacco, but I think it needs a couple more ingredients.
Yeah, just shake the cinnamon right on top of it. Nobody noticed that.
Not a bad idea. The flavor would fit Rockport Royal, but the ingredient is too damp. The smokes would get all soggy if I did it like this.
Alright, so I gotta dry them out somehow, I guess? We still need lavender as well. I think we might have seen lavender somewhere. I don't remember off the top of my head, though. I don't think we did here is the problem. Let's talk to Tabitha, see if we can ask about any of the flowers in here.
Hey, I just had a...
Yes?
See if we get a hit on anything. Yoink! Can Flower Tabby grow me my rent for next month? Some things even she can't fix. Let's see.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Alright, sure.
I don't want to ask her about that.
I guess?
I don't want to ask her about that.
Yeah, sure. Why would we ask the flower shop lady about flowers? That'd be insane.
I don't want to ask...
Alright, I guess we can't ask her about plants in the plant shop. That's fine.
Thanks.
You do that.
Alright, so we need some way to dry out the leaves. And we need to get some lavender still. I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to start rolling around to different locations, seeing what we might have missed. Ooh, it wasn't raining last time we were here. It's a very different vibe. Personally, I'd leave the helmet on while it's raining, but that's just me. Alright.
A fire pit for grilling food, but there's nothing but ashes inside.
Alright. Maybe there's something at Kathy's place we could use to dry it out? Suppose we could just check back there. No lavender there, though, definitely. Yeah, let's stop back there. Like, maybe there's something in the kitchen we could use for it, I'm not sure. Maybe there's like a radiator we can use for it? Also, let's check it with Mildred. We didn't do that yet today.
Plotting world domination as usual, Mildred? I better get those pets in then.
Oh, adorable. Alright, so we've got the oven there. Guess maybe we could use that to dry it out somehow. Possibly. Find out.
Okay, let's see here. All right, nice and dry.
All right.
Dried mint leaves. Should be usable as a spice.
All right.
Getting close now, but I think it's still missing one last thing.
Yeah, now we gotta find the lavender. That's the tricky part. Have we seen lavender somewhere before? Oh god, do we have to check in with the hippie girl? Oh no. Was really hoping to never have to speak to her again. That would have been lovely. Oh god, I think we do. Shoot. Alright, let's go check in with Meadow. Prepare for a torrent of abuse. Alright, so she doesn't have any outsider trailer.
Good selection. I'm partial to cacti myself.
That'd be too easy, I guess.
Welcome back, Pilgrim.
Hey, thanks.
All right.
Do you know Rockport Royal, the cigarette brand?
Oh, sorry. I don't know much about poison.
God. Everything that comes out of her mouth is somehow just more irritating than the last thing.
This incense here is, pungent.
Thanks. Do you want to know the secret?
Sure.
Smelling salts.
Oh, right, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so fortunately / unfortunately, I don't actually see anything lavender or lavender adjacent around here.
Okay, gotta go.
Bye now.
Yeah, sorry, being in your presence for about 10 seconds is about as much as I can take, so we're taking off. Nuddle Masher, welcome in. How are you doing today? Is she John Wayne now, or is that us? Can't we both be John Wayne simultaneously? John's Wayne. Toughen up, Buttercup. Oh God. All right. Oh, we'll check at Bear Creek. Maybe there was some. Yes, the flower pot here. Damn it, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Rockport Royals contain lavender. I'll take some and see what I can do with it.
All right.
Lavender collected outside Deborah's cabin.
And do we need to dry that out too?
Not a bad...
Yeah, no, we need to dry that out too. All right. Playing the new DLC for Diablo 4, having fun with the Warlock class. Excellent, excellent. Relentlessly, you still love her. I mean, she's very upfront and honest about all of her brutal commentary about all of our everything. I suppose that is almost refreshing. I mean, we did at least get to make good use out of that cheap fake mirror she gave us. For theft. For larceny.
Okay, let's see here.
I'll dry out the lavender leaves now. Something so disarming about her. She's unique.
All right, nice and dry.
I'll give her that. All right.
Dried lavender. Still got a fairly strong smell.
All right.
Now that's the smell of Rockport Royal.
All right. So let's see what our notebook says now, because I'm curious. Yeah, so we got it smelling like Rockport Royals, but the problem is it doesn't look like a package of Rockport Royals. We need to find some way to color the outside purple.
Nah, I'll live with my current face.
Do you have anything in her makeup kit she could use to make it purple?
Let's keep things more sensible than that.
Hey, I'm trying here. Or could we find something like a purple paint or a purple Sharpie or something? Such a web of deceits. Yeah, I mean, we need information from Mom. Mom's not going to give us information until we give her cigarettes that don't exist anymore. We kind of gotta throw a Hail Mary right here. Oh, I didn't know she has a safe here.
Empty. All this gumshoe has left to pawn is her dignity.
Ouch. Yeah, I completely missed that one before.
Daily papers from the last couple weeks. They have, accidentally made their way here from the recycling bin outside.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Alright. Yeah, the mom's not great, to say the least. Alright, so we need to find some place we can find a purple marker or something. Alright, I'm thinking. I find a purple marker. We'll check the Gazette, see if maybe he has one at her desk somewhere. Business cards, it's a water cooler, family photos, the phone. Nothing here, I don't think. Shoot. Very upfront and honest, just your regular future meadow. Oh god. That is a horrifying thought. Don't combine those things, please. It's too dangerous. The library is the last place we haven't looked that might actually have what we need. But also, I'm not sure. I don't see anything here either. Got all the magazines in here. Trying to think of what I've seen in the game at all that's purple. And the lavender is basically all that's coming to mind. I'm going to take a little bit of a peek at the hint file. So I don't just keep wandering around everywhere. Where are we going to find something purple that we can use on that? That is the tricky part. Alright, so it looks like there is something back at the office we can use. Oh no, I think I know what it might be. Because there is technically one place in Kathy's office that we didn't search. And maybe now's the time to see if we can get in there. Alright, so let's head over there. I don't know if you folks remember the one tiny thing we glossed over before. That now, in retrospect, I think they were giving us a hint about. The stuck drawer.
That cranky drawer is stuck good. I know Eileen had some magic trick to get it open. Too bad she's not around.
Well, she's not around, but we can call her. If she knows what the magic trick is.
The number to Eileen's phone in the Gazette.
Do we have to use the phone? There's a phone here. There is a phone. I forgot we're in the era when characters don't have cell phones. Not the litter box! We're not digging around in there! Oh god.
Eileen Summers.
Hey, Kathy here.
Hey, what's up?
Alright, so...
Hey, you know that stupid drawer in my office? How do you open it?
Oh, just hold it up to the left, tilt the cabinet slightly towards you, give it a good shake, and then pull out the drawer quickly. Easy peasy.
All right, then I'll give it a try. Thanksy. All right, that's all.
Okie dokie.
Alright, let's see if that works. Woo!
Found a pair of scissors and a couple of markers in there.
Alright. More inventory items.
It's the bright red marker pen that I picked up at my office. It's the bright blue marker pen that I picked up at my office. Standard pair of scissors. Sharp enough to do their thing.
Alright. So...
I think I've got the shape of the coloring close enough, but the hue isn't quite right.
Don't worry, we're getting there. And now...
Should be close enough. Let's just hope Mom isn't wearing her reading glasses when I get back.
Alright, we've combined red and blue to make purple. And we already got the smell right, so hopefully they'll smell roughly like the old ones she remembers. Arts and crafts time, baby! Yeah, that's all you really learn in kindergarten at the end of the day is forgery skills. Alright, back to Ingstrom.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah?
Let's get the information and then let's get the hell out of here.
Can you buzz me in?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
The less time we have to talk to Mom, the better. Let's get everything we need now and then just not come back. See, I never made a wallet in kindergarten. I think I was missing out there.
Back already. Ain't I spoiled? I was expecting to have to wait another year to see my only daughter again.
Nice to see you too, Mom.
Oh God! All right, let's get this done.
I brought you some smokes, Mom. Just like you wanted.
Good. Hand 'em over. Well, that wasn't so hard, was it?
I mean,
No. A real breeze. You got your wish. Rose?
What's your obsession with her anyway?
It's complicated. Just work stuff. I held up my end. Your turn.
Well, Rose was a bully. Pure and simple. She got a kick out of the power she held over us. I was over the moon when they finally fired that bitch.
Fired, huh? For the bullying?
Nah, she got caught fucking a patient. Apparently it'd been going on for a while, too. She got the boot the next day.
Oh, wow. So, who is the patient? Is he still around?
I don't know. Happened in a different ward, supposedly.
All right. That's useful info. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. So, I guess that's that then.
What do you mean?
No reason for you to stay. You're gonna fuck off for another year, aren't you?
Keep this shit up and I just might.
You will. You're no daughter of mine. I didn't want to see it at first, but you're not her.
That's real nice.
You're an imposter. A fake. My Catherine would do everything in her power to get me out.
I can't deal with this. Nurse, we're done here.
Yeah, nurse, time to get this Jezebel out of here!
Take care of yourself, Mom. Christ. She had me fooled for a while, but it's still the same old Mom.
Yeah, let's not go back there. If we can help it. And let's try really hard to help it. Oh, jeez. All right. So I'll ask Oscar about that, but it sounds like Oscar doesn't really want to talk about work drama. He doesn't want to get fired.
One more thing.
Understandable. Yeah. But he would be the easiest source of information if anybody has any.
A little bird told me that Rose was fired for a relationship with a patient. Sound familiar?
Dios mío, are you trying to put me out of a job? I can't talk about that. The guy isn't even a patient here anymore. Just let it go.
He's not? Why? Discharged? Transferred? Dead?
Oh, fuck my stupid mouth. No, I'm not saying anymore. Get out of here. This shit ain't appropriate.
All right.
Well, I guess that's that.
He's not going to give me...
It's getting late. I better get back to the office and have something to eat before the club opens.
Oh, all right, so it is Friday tonight, so we can go to the club finally. May 22nd, 1998, evening 3.
All right, I better head to the Club of Hearts. Hannah Verdew awaits.
All right. We've been waiting to get in here for a while to see if we can get some information, but it isn't open during the week, so I have to see what we can find out in there. Oh yeah, our only quest right now is talk to Hannah Verdew. Let's make a save before we do that, because we haven't done that today. Night 3. All right. So Hannah sounds like a very interesting character. She runs a private poetry club, number 1. She is trans, number 2, and she is, if I remember correctly, unbelievably wealthy. So I assume incredibly eccentric. Like, all of this sounds very, very eccentric, so I'm going to guess she's one of those characters that's going to say a lot of cryptic stuff that doesn't get us directly anywhere. I kind of get that vibe, but we'll find out. Save me, safety save, oh god. Or Jivebot poetry? I miss Jivebot. Jivebot, I think about you often. And then her ex shows up stealing our thunder using our material. That sounds like a movie plot. Alright, so if we need to, we do have access to the drug dealer downtown and Meadow's trailer for some reason. I don't know, I mean, Meadow was the one that pointed us to the Club of Hearts, so that might be a thing, but for right now, let's head straight to the club. The fact that they're giving us access to Meadow's trailer makes me think...
Membership card, please.
Yeah, that I can't get in.
Oh, shoot. I must have forgotten that.
No card, no entry. I'm going to have to ask you to leave, ma'am.
Yeah, I literally said it was a private club, and then I'm like, oh shit, we don't have a way to get in, do we? Ugh, Meadow. Meadow, help. Wait, is that? Oh, hey, E's in there. Hey, guys. Meadow, help.
Enter. Hello again, love. Oh, come join us.
Oh, evening, girls. Wow. Isn't this quite the crowd?
Hey, Kathy. Meta was just doing my reading.
This gal right here, her chakras are off the charts.
Huh. I'm well aware of those chakras of hers. Can I talk to you guys for a sec?
Sure. It's not like we're offended by your biker smell or anything.
Huh. That's good, I guess.
She's exhausting. Drains all of my strength.
I went to the Club of Hearts. You neglected to mention that it's members only, Meadow.
Oh, silly me. Well, it's members only.
Thanks, Meadow.
Well, duh. So, you're a member?
Sure am. Got the card and everything.
Neat. Any chance I could borrow that membership card? Just for tonight, I promise.
Oh, I'd lend it to you, but I wouldn't want your chakra to get all over it. No offense.
You're killing me. Not this again. I took that photo you wanted. What's next? Dance like a fucking poodle?
Oh, wow. So much rage. This is the root of your problem, love.
She is right, you know. You need to learn how to handle your anger, Kathy.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, geez, not you too. Well, fine. What can I do to fix my chakras again?
There isn't enough green in your life. I need you to bathe in green and immortalize it in a photo.
What?
Bathe in green? I guess I'll go and try to figure out what the hell that means.
That's the spirit.
Okay. What?
Catch you later, girls. I have places to be.
See you.
Take care, Kathy.
I mean, we do know a drug dealer. Like, that is an option, possibly. Possibly just have the RV towed. Oh, God. Relentlessly, if I was about 10 years younger and around Meadow, she would have me acting unwell. Oh, no. Don't go into the light relentlessly. Just an ice bath of weed. Weed bath. I mean, you know, where I come from, they call that hot boxing, but that might count. All right, yeah, we really don't have a lot of options here, so to the drug dealer. Hello, I need drugs and I have no money. What can you do for me?
Hey.
Back again, huh? What's happening?
Well, I can't ask him about, you know, Drugs. I'll run down the list, though.
I don't need to ask him about that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't need to ask him about that.
He doesn't know about the flower shop lady. I'm shocked.
I don't need to ask him about that.
Doesn't know about some random orderly at the hospital. I'm shocked. Alright. Alright, really don't really have anything in my inventory to show him. Not really anything around here to ask him about.
You sell a lot of gold to the owner of this place?
On occasion. Sometimes my clientele prefer to pay with wares of questionable origin.
I suppose that does make sense.
Fast cash. This sign mocks me.
Short on dough, huh? That ain't a problem. You just gotta loosen up your moral compass is all.
What if I could, but I think that thing's way too loose already.
I sincerely doubt that, girl. You play tough, but you ain't fooling anybody. Deep down, you a softie.
Oh, quiet you.
We stole from an old lady. I'm just gonna point that out.
You know if this guy's one of those ruthless loan sharks?
Nah, he ain't so bad. Better not push him too far, though. He knows some bad people.
Some people. Such as you?
No comment.
Alright, Kathy Rain 2 has Royale Cigarettes quest. Thankfully not as bad as some of the ones from Deadly Premonition 2. You all know how much I love me some Deadly Premonition, but some of the quests in that game was just outright mean. Absolutely no excuse for the things they were asking in there. Alright, so I don't think he's the solution.
That's it. Later, Lionel.
Until next time, hot stuff.
I have no idea why we come here, but I don't think he's got anything to help us. Yeah, overall the soundtrack in this game has been really solid. I still love the title screen music though. That's my favorite track, I think. Alright, God. Head back to the office, I guess? Something in here we can use? We're gonna have to get creative, I feel like. Does Kathy even have a bathroom? Suddenly I'm not actually sure. Did I notice the handbag before?
I shouldn't need to bring that. There's storage on the bike if I need it.
Yeah, we saw that before.
My walk-in closet. It's a real...
Yeah, alright, so she won't go in the walk-in closet.
Nah, I'll live with my current face.
Nothing in the makeup kit we want. We really don't have a lot of options here. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything useful around the office. Very strange. Alright, I'm gonna check the hint file again. Oh, no, alright. Alright, I see what they're saying. So we were close, and in fact, it's something we actually did something related to this before. But I didn't think about trying that again. Alright, so let's head back downtown. Oh, that stair there, sorry about that. There's the thing. Green light.
My Michiru instant camera. It's loaded with plenty of film.
Alright, so when we hit the signal light, it briefly bathes the street with green.
I guess that could work, but I should probably put on the pendant first.
Alright, we gotta be wearing the stupid pendant.
What the hell is that, girl? You trying to get mugged?
Oh, shut up. I'm just doing this to get this weirdo to give me a thing.
A thing? Uh-huh. I think someone's got the hots for a hippie.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's all good, girlfriend. You're hardly the first to humiliate yourself for some Class A poontang.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I think my boy JC will stay clear of this one. I doubt he'd like the thing very much.
Just so we're clear, you know it's not the 70s right now, right? Just so we're on the same page there. Not the 70s. Alright, so let's, so this is a timing puzzle. I gotta do this quickly. Alright, chakra pendant goes on. It's a camera.
Yes, that should be it. Time to get this back to Meadow.
Alright. Double birds, double the efficacy of any meditation, does it? Is that the thing right there?
Ugh, the things I'm willing to do for a case.
I mean, this isn't too crazy. It's a little embarrassing. We did have to sit on the wet pavement and have a drug dealer make fun of us, but all in all, you know, there's worse things to do. All right, back into the RV.
Enter. Now that's what I'm talking about. Isn't that much better, love?
Sure. Got that shock. We're all sorted out. Wasn't humiliating at all or anything.
Here you are, as promised.
This card has got your picture on it.
Well, of course. What did you expect? It's my card.
Ugh, seriously, how do you expect me to enter the club with this?
Plastic surgery, maybe? And a wig?
Meadow!
Great plan. I'll get right on that. Maybe start by sticking my head in the oven to melt my face off.
Now, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
All right. Wasn't somebody just joking last stream about whether this would have a cat hair mustache puzzle? I mean, here we are. I'm gonna ask if she knows Tabitha.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Nope, but I wish I did. Great name.
That is a great name, it's true. Alright, thought maybe the hippie would know about the flower shop, but she does not.
Catch you later, girls. I have places to be.
See you.
Take care, Kathy.
It was raining, Groshen. It was raining earlier. You saw it, you were here. Alright, so what if I take the scissors and I combine it with the chakra photo?
Alright, I've cut my face out of the photo. Now what?
Oh, we don't have any glue.
Not a bad idea, but I'll need some way to attach the photo. Maybe there's something in my office that could help?
Alright. So we do need to tape the picture on or glue the picture on somehow. We don't have any tape or glue at the moment. And again, we don't have a lot of locations we can visit at this hour, so... Oh, there's something in the office we can use. Again, I don't remember anything, but, you know, who knows. Okay, is there
I don't need
else
anything else from the drawer.
Alright, nothing else in the drawers. That's good to know, I suppose. We'll head in the living area. I don't think there's anything out here. Maybe in her, like, junk stuff for the motorcycle? Like, would it be crazy for there to be super glue in there?
Every biker worth her salt has got a box like this somewhere.
Nothing there.
Useful things for when the Catmobile needs a tune-up.
Yeah, nothing there, I guess. Alright, something in the makeup?
Nah, I'll live with my current face.
I keep trying to use the makeup to solve puzzles, which is not happening. I don't see anything in the office that could help. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything out here. I feel like she wouldn't have mentioned the office if this was... Oh, the laminator! Right, we've got the laminator here. I forgot about that.
Alright, the card is placed in the laminator. I can now use the machine to attach something to it.
There we go. So yeah, we need to... We got Meadows' ID, but it's got her photo on it. So we need to get... We cut out a picture of us. We need to get it onto the card somehow, so we're going to use the laminator at Kathy's office to do it.
All done. Hopefully this is good enough to fool that bouncer at the club.
Yeah, surely he doesn't just look at these IDs all day long, every day professionally, and would immediately recognize that most of the cards aren't laminated like that. Unless some people laminate their cards, I guess.
It's Meadows' membership card for the Club of Hearts. It has my photo on it.
And hilariously, it's going to be hard to get her photo off of it, so, sorry, Meadow. Yeah, why is Lampy not the protagonist here? He's got a lot of charisma, is the thing. Alright, back to the club! Like, seriously, some of those laminators are designed to never, ever come off. So, that's gonna be a little tricky. But you know what would be a good way to deal with that? Never seeing Meadow again. Let's just avoid the problem.
Membership card, please.
Just cut wide around the problem.
Thank you. Enjoy the Club of Hearts.
There we go.
And I'll leave you with these parting words. What is in a name? Only words spoken, written, yet a soul defined. Thank you.
Hey, it's the library guy.
Huh. Who knew librarians had leisure time?
Matter of fact, I recognize a couple of characters here. That's interesting. We have to rub it in. Here's your card, Meadow. It's only slightly permanently ruined.
Open mic haiku night, huh? Looks like anyone can go up on stage and perform.
Oh god, are we gonna have to haiku? That will not go well.
I already got in. I shouldn't push my luck.
You really shouldn't. Yeah, it's true.
Probably just leads to a storage room or kitchen.
Probably.
Well-stocked bar. Makes sense. Who'd want to do poetry sober?
What a surprise. Kathy's got opinions about poetry. I'm shocked.
No time for drinks. I'm here on business. Ah, geez, here I was having a semi-good time, and who is here to ruin my day?
Rain, you conniving schemer. Conned your way in here, did you? There's no way in hell you're an actual member.
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about, buddy. I've been a proud patron forever.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter, Rain. I could rat you out, but luckily for you, I respect the hustle.
Well then, fellow hustler. Want to chat for a minute?
No, why not? I'm bored anyway. Everyone's too chicken to go up on stage.
What is the point of a private poetry club if no one's doing poetry? Improving Meadows' membership card to make it unusable for tour. Are you too high cool for haiku? I was never much for poetry, personally.
So that pyre angle, huh? Pretty interesting.
You caught up, huh? Well, you know the drill. I ain't saying squat about the case.
Alright, so he's still not going to give us anything.
I should probably keep that to myself. I don't want to give Art free information. He's competition after all.
Yeah, it's true. He probably doesn't know that yet, and we don't want him to get ahead of us.
So, what do you think of this place?
It ain't bad. I first came here for work when I was covering the arts beats, and I grew fond of the place.
Poetry is your jam, huh? I honestly find that a bit hard to believe.
Believe what you will. I don't give a crap what you think.
That's fair.
So, Hannah Verdue, got any juicy gossip to share?
Well, you know, dude looks like a lady. Can't get much juicier than that.
I guess I walked into that one. I only have myself to blame for expecting you'd have anything substantial to add.
Sucks to be you, Rain.
I know the one thing they mentioned is that most of the people in the club don't actually interact with Hannah. So, like, if people that have been coming here for years have a hard time getting an audience with her, I suspect that's going to make things hard for us. But it wouldn't be a point-and-click game if things were that easy.
I'm gonna go mingle. See you around.
Later.
I mean, usually the people who pretend to not give a shit are the ones that give more of a shit than anyone else. Alright, so we'll talk to maybe possibly Hannah last. Go ahead and search around first, see what we can see.
Serious looking security guard. I better not get on his bad side.
That actually does look like a pretty intense security guy for a poetry club. You like art even less now? I didn't think I could like him any less, and yet somehow his slime has layers to it. You wipe away the slime and there's more different slime underneath. I will mention it is the 90s though. That doesn't exactly excuse much, but worth mentioning.
Ah, guess the name is a card game pun. Maybe this place used to be a casino or something.
I'm sorry, Kathy, are you just realizing that Club of Hearts is a card game? Really? Clocked that as soon as we got here. I thought oh, alright, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Looks like everybody is waiting for someone to perform on stage.
And we gotta talk to Library Guy. I want to talk to him. Get some hot haiku construction tips. Because I don't remember the rhyming scheme for haiku, and I need someone to help me with that. Pull the right leg and you'll be whisked to a secret MIB hideout. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so there's really not a ton to look at around here. So yeah, I guess we'll go talk to maybe possibly Hannah? Mysterious woman in the shadows? I mean, it wouldn't be a good noir if we weren't talking to mysterious people in the shadows.
Hannah?
All right, move along. Madame Verdue doesn't want to be disturbed.
Oh, but I just need a quick word.
Yeah, you and everybody else. Unless she asks for you, it ain't gonna happen. Feel me?
All right, fine, relax. Guess I'll have to try and attract attention somehow.
Let me guess. Hang on, let me guess. Do I have to construct a haiku that's so stunning that she invites me over to her table? Is that what we're going with this game? Is that how we're gonna play this? Alright. Alright, sure. Let's see what we can do. I'm actually gonna check so they had to do something in the notebook. Impress Hannah with poem. Oh god. Art, help. Art, how do I poem?
Hey, one more thing.
Yeah?
Hey, Scantron, welcome in. It is a groovy mystery. It absolutely is. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, we have to poem so hard that she invites us over to our table. Yeah, why do so many puzzles in this game revolve around us embarrassing ourselves? That sounds like a great idea rather than the sleeve, but first, we must acquire some. And we're starting from the very bottom here, unfortunately. Oh, God.
I'm gonna go mingle. See you around.
Later.
Oh, how do I poem? We can't ask Art about poems, it seems. Or maybe we can ask Art about the open mic night stand. That might be a thing.
Open mic tonight, it seems. How does one write a haiku anyway?
Well, lass, Mr. Hopkins is about to teach you a little something about poetry. 3 stanzas, 5 syllables, then 7, then 5 again. Rain is a dummy, whereas Art is a shrewd man. Universe aligned. 5, 7, 5.
Alright, let's see. Receding hairline, arrogance personified. It's Art Hopkins, folks. 575.
Yeah, you got it. You should definitely go up on stage tonight. I could use some schadenfreude.
Alright, 575. Gotcha.
I'm gonna go mingle. See you around.
I was always impressed by people that can do the 575 thing like off the cuff like that. Like, to me, that is a wild skill. I absolutely cannot do that. Nano, welcome in. How are you doing today, Nano? I mean, we should tease Art at some point. That would be nice. Unfortunately, we can't even go to the library because it's after hours. Like, we can't go pretty much anywhere. Yes, we have to poetry slam the plot forward. That's an amazing way to put that. Speaking of, so let's safety save before this gets bad. Oh God, poetry. There we go. Okay, let's see what we can do here. 575. Yeah, we got this. Oh God, we have to construct it in 6 parts. Sure, don't make it easy on us or anything. Oh, fuck. Okay. Just a couple options. Just a small handful of options. All right, I'm double checking, but it looks like all of these are 3 syllables, so that's not anything. That's not anything here. So, oh God. I'm not even sure where to start with this. I'm trying to think, I'm like, is there some way we can tie it to the case somehow, possibly? I don't know. Well, I'm trying here. 6-part word tango, oh God. Yeah, I like to imagine she's actually standing on stage at the mic with her little notebook, just scribbling notes as everyone's like, are you gonna say something? Wow, you're gonna spend like 10 minutes up there doing that, aren't you? Wow. Maybe do that in your seat, possibly. Maybe sit down and then come up on the stage once you have the poem. That might be a thing. I know, maybe a crazy suggestion, just throwing that out there. You know, we're all just bouncing ideas here. Oh God. Okay, I did save right before this. I was definitely worried about this. Oh God. There is some very sexy stuff in here too. Do we have to make a sexy haiku? Is that what we're doing? Maybe? Oh God, where are we going with this? Are we gonna have to perform several haikus? I bet we are. Just gonna keep running back up on stage going, wait, hang on, I got another one. Hang on, oh God. Yeah, I guess we'll have to figure out what Hannah's into. Oh God. I'm like, do we know what Hannah's into? And then I'm like, no, everyone we talked to said they've never actually spoken to her. So we don't really have a lot to go on there. Oh God. And we didn't speak to her because that's the entire point of the haiku is we didn't get to talk to her. Okay, trapped in a maze. Nothing's right. Sure. I guess our first one's just gonna be a stab in the dark, and we'll see if maybe we get a direction to go in after that? Question mark? Yeah, do the thing. Now what do I do? Just hit the back button? Yeah, let's poem.
Broken minds scream loud. Trapped in a maze. Nothing's right. Madness. Mystified.
Too little humanity in that one.
Preach.
The guard! The security guard's got comments! Oh, come on! Oh, I mean, Hannah's supposed to be critiquing poetry, I get that, but the security guard? Oh, why? That cuts deep, man. I wasn't ready for that. You see, I think we all need a hype man in our life. If there is a professional hype man, true, but, you know, if someone just wants to be like, you know, just wants to volunteer for the job, I think that'd be nice. Okay, Let's shoot for romantic then. Let's shoot for that. Yeah. See what we can find. Let's see. Sure. Yeah, let's go bid for a romantic vibe. Maybe that'll be a thing. I know, probably, like, I always think of this because, like, I've never been shut down so hard. I remember at work, I was talking to a coworker, like, way back in the day, and I'd be like, you know what job I want? I want to be the guy that's just yelling, yeah, and that's right, in the background of rap tracks. How do I get that job? And my coworker's like, you have to be somebody's cousin. And I'm like, no, that checks out. Yeah, that makes sense.
Beating hearts. Run wild. Through gentle touch, hearts unite. Bonding. Here at last.
That felt confined. Poetry should challenge and break boundaries.
Facts.
Stop that! Don't you stay out of this, Buster. You are just here to guard and not criticize my unbelievably bad poetry. Just yourself. Keep your commentary to yourself. Oh, God. All right. I'm doing my best. I'm tied up here on stage here, Dana. Throw me a bone. Can we just beg at this point? That might honestly be easier. All right. Okay. Talking about breaking boundaries. Can we work with that? Is that a thing? Possibly. Let's see. Let's take a look. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see how this works. Please like my poetry. And I'm desperate here. Hannah, I don't want to sound too needy, but I absolutely need you to love this poem, please.
Shattered walls. Break free. Outside the bounds. Tumbling down. Freedom. A wild ride.
I felt like it was missing that human connection.
What? No! Damn it! All right, so there needs to be some sort of compromise here, I think. Like, there's certain elements we need to combine here. I think I don't want to go too hard for one theme. We need to combine some themes here. Let's see. All right, so we're combining themes here. Maybe this will help. The Vulcans would like to request the stage. They'd like to request we get off the stage. Even they're tired of this. Haiku just consists of Hannah and please. Oh god. I was gonna make a joke haiku there, but I'm like, no, I just explained I can't do that in my head. Is this some kind of Grim Fandango style poetry cheating puzzle? I don't know, because I haven't played Grim Fandango yet. That's still a plan to do that on stream, but we're doing the LucasArts games mostly in order, and that's the last one, so unfortunately we'll get there when we get there.
Shattered walls. Break free. Outside the bounds. Hearts unite. Bonding. Here at last.
It lacked that edge, that trauma.
Oh,
You ain't lying.
God damn it. I can't take the two of them together. It's too much.
Shattered walls.
Oh, no, don't.
Where?
Preach.
All right, so... let's see. Try a little bit of that, see if that works. Hannah, please! Alright, Hannah, it's okay if you don't like this one, but can you tell your bodyguards just maybe not cut me to ribbons this time? Tell them just not to go for the heart, if you don't mind. I would appreciate that. Keeps hitting for critical damage and I can't keep doing this.
Shattered walls. Break free. Outside the bounds. Turmoil roars. Bonding. Takes its toll.
It lacked that edge.
Really?
That trauma.
Facts.
Oh, I thought we had it there. Let's see. Let's see if we can do like one line per theme. All right, let's see if that works.
Numbing pills. Scream loud. Outside the bounds. Tumbling down. Bonding. Here at last.
Oh, just lovely. It had it all.
Indeed. Felt that one.
Thank you.
Is she? Get her up here.
For sure, boss. Hey, you.
Yes?
Madame Verdu would like to speak to you. Have a seat.
All right, great. Thanks.
Hello, darling. Why, aren't you a doll?
I might be a doll, but don't you get any ideas about playing with me?
Oh, what a breath of fresh air. This place usually reeks of sycophancy. It gets tiring, you know.
I can imagine that.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that your performance was nothing short of divine. Well done.
Thanks. I've never written a poem before, so there's that.
Incredible. And you went up on stage just like that.
Well, I needed to get your attention. I've been told you have information I need.
That so? A woman on a mission, are you? I'm eager to learn more.
I'm going to be completely honest with you, chat. I was halfway expecting for Hannah to be like, bravo, bravo, and then the guy's going to be like, eh. And then I was going to have to go back to the drawing board. The fear was real. Right here. Right here, just absolute terror. Oh, jeez, I'm glad he was on board as well. You know, Hannah, I'm glad you liked the poem, but honestly, the fact Nameless Bodyguard loved it, that's the cherry on top. That's how I know I've made it. Oh, God. Who says you can't brute force creativity? I mean, this is basically how the American movie process works. How's the script? It's bad. All right, I changed a few things. Is it good? No, it's bad. All right. I changed some different things. How about now? Nope, still bad. And you do that for about a year and a half. And then movie. So, shit. So here I have to make a little confession, which is I don't remember what it was that Hannah was supposed to know that we were supposed to be asking her about. So we're gonna have to be cutting a wide swath here because I don't remember what she knows. Let's tell us a little bit about yourself, Hannah.
So, what's your deal, Hannah? You come from a wealthy family, right?
Oh, how dull. I've enjoyed our little foray so far, and this is my leisure time. Let's not turn this into a boring interview.
All right. So that's true. We are here at her request. So if we piss her off, she can easily just send us away. We gotta tread a little bit carefully. Well, let's just start by asking her about the Soothsayer.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
I don't know much about the murders, but as a person with an ear to the ground culturally, I've noticed a shift.
Yeah? In what way?
People are more nervous, distrustful, on edge. The subject matter expressed on stage has been darker, too.
Yeah, I can see that. Serial killers tend to put a damper on things.
Yeah, it's possible. Maybe Eric? It might have been Eric that had a connection to the club.
Do you know Deborah Sinclair?
Of course. Lovely woman. She will be missed.
You knew her personally, I take it?
A little, but I wouldn't call us more than acquaintances. She was fascinated by my journey to become a woman, though. He even considered writing a book about the subject.
Oh, interesting. Could that have been what her next novel was about?
I doubt it. Last I heard, it was some story about a mental institution, but I don't know the details.
We don't know too much about Deborah Sinclair's upcoming novel, just that she'd spent a lot of years working on it, and I'm starting to think it has some connection to why she was killed. I think maybe in her research for the novel, she came across something a little dangerous. So that is a topic we're going to need to press on a little bit and see if we can get more about that. No, we still don't know where the pyre comes from, because they mentioned that nobody's ever seen one of the dealers. And also, like, at least one of the victims was like super straight edge, and we have no reason to believe he'd ever take pyre willingly. So we think he probably was either coerced into it or tricked into it. But we'll try asking about pyre, see if she knows anything about it.
Pyre.
Oh.
Someone told me that you might be able to get that?
Ah, a fellow connoisseur. Sorry to disappoint, but I haven't been able to procure pyre. Not for a lack of trying.
Damn. Well, if somebody like you can't get it, it's gotta be impossible.
I never claimed to have superpowers, darling. But from what I have gathered, a curious nameless duo is behind pyre. A man and a woman.
Interesting. What can you tell me about them?
very little. The man is supposedly tall, bold, and an intimidating figure. The woman stays in the background, from what I understand. There are rumors circulating about their unusual behavior, too. Apparently, they are quite picky with their clientele, conducting some sort of interviews to separate the wheat from the chaff.
Strange. How close have you come to tracking these people down?
Not very. My best lead is a graffiti artist by the name Faze. That's Faze.
Okay. What's his deal?
Well, the word on the street is that he had direct contact with the pyre dealers, and his experience with pyre had a profound effect on him. Supposedly, he's quite obsessed with it.
I see. Know where to find him?
Alas, I don't.
Well, this is still very useful information. Thanks.
All right, so we have a physical description of the pyre dealers now, which is way more than we had before. Tall, bald, and intimidating. And also there's a woman that stays in the background. Sounds like nobody's getting a good look at her. And Faze, we've actually seen his tag all over town. So if nothing else, we have a couple places we can start looking. A couple places he's been at the very least. That's something. All right. Is that what people are telling you, Rooks? I can neither confirm nor deny. All right, let's run through some other things. I think we got the thing we need to get. Now that I'd believe relentlessly. My sources lead me to believe that is 100% true.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Nothing much. I was acutely ignorant of them until the Soothsayer brought them into the limelight.
I kind of heard of them. I'm learning more in this game than I have before. Although I think we've seen a couple video games that have had some sort of mirror-based scrying.
Do you know anything about the young woman who was burned to death by the Soothsayer up on Constance Hill?
One thing comes to mind. Have you read up on the history of Constance Hill?
I've been meaning to.
Well, in the old days, that place was a famous site for burning witches at the stake.
Oh, right. Doesn't the name itself come from some woman who died there too?
Yes, Constance Phillips. She was one of the last women executed for witchcraft in America.
Interesting. So it would seem that Jane Doe met a similar fate.
Sadly, yes.
All right, so nothing conclusive, but that is an interesting detail to add to things. Like I said before, we haven't found any clear motive for any of the victims, and we haven't found any clear connection between any of the victims. But that is definitely more about Jane Doe and her fate than we knew before.
Do you know anything about Benedict Townsend, the deacon killed by the Soothsayer?
Honey, men of the cloth and I run in different circles, to say the least.
That's fair, that's fair. I'll skip over King of Kings in that case.
What do you know about Eric Holloway, the second Soothsayer victim?
Nothing much. I'd just be regurgitating common knowledge.
Fair enough. And also, speaking as an adventure game protagonist, thank you very much for not wasting my time.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first Soothsayer victim?
Nothing revelatory, I'm afraid. Just what we've all read in the papers.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Never heard of it.
It's,
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No. I'm not familiar with that person.
That was a long shot, that's fair.
This is a nice place you've got here.
Thank you, darling. It's just a little pet project of mine. I've always been fascinated by language. And in my opinion, there is no purer form of language than poetry.
All right,
Your bodyguard is pretty intimidating.
Oh, Lee, he may look like a killer, but he's a sweetheart. He's been with my family for a long time.
I can't help but notice that he has opinions about poetry. Is there any chance you could ask him to shut up forever about those opinions? Just curious. Yeah, I appreciate that Hannah's like not making us jump through hoops. You remember before we came in the club, I was expecting her to talk pretty much exclusively in riddles. But yeah, she's just like straight up giving us what she has, and I appreciate that. Punisher, welcome in. How are you doing today, Punisher? Hope you're doing good.
No need to ask about that.
Can't ask about the bar.
No need to ask about that.
Can't ask about the bartender. I was curious though.
This is a nice place you've got. Not a very hot stage tonight, is it?
It's been quiet, I'll admit. The crowd is not usually this shy.
It'll probably pick up as the average blood alcohol level increases.
Oh, no doubt.
All right, do I have anything in my inventory I want to ask her about? No, not really. All right, I think we might have gotten what we're getting here then. Unless we can ask her about our hippie friend.
Gearing up for Pride, darling?
Something like that.
No, just trying to get things out of a hippie that just, I think maybe hates me. I'm kind of getting that vibe. That's it. Hates possibly wants to destroy, question mark? Ooh, alright. Like a Horizon set. That did look like a really neat set. Hope it goes well for you. I enjoy the act of building Legos more than anything. Alright, I think we got what we need from her.
Alright, I have places to be. See you around.
Enjoy the rest of your night, darling.
Alright, I think I've got what I needed from here.
Alright.
Time to head back, but I'll stop by Lucas's place on my way home.
Yeah, now that we have a physical description of the dealers, he might be able to give us some more information, or we can just provide him with that information.
Wish I could have seen that performance. Never figured you for the artistic type.
When there's this much money on the line, my type tends to be of the flexible variety.
Wow, sounds like it paid off. This Verdue person give you some good info, right?
Oh, you betcha. Let's talk.
Like Hannah, despite the poetry-based shaming. I like, in retrospect, it was probably a more constructive criticism, considering we had absolutely no idea what we were doing. Basically had to learn haikus on the fly on stage, and that's more pressure than I need in my life, frankly. Like, you wouldn't know it from the fact that, you know, I stream, but, like, I'm not a fan of being in front of a crowd. I'm not. Committed to specific builds for Lego, that makes sense. Very cool. Making big bucks from poetry? Well, no, that's just a side gig as we're trying to catch a killer. That's where the money might be. Alright, so let's run down with him everything we've learned so far.
This pyre business is just getting stranger and stranger.
Yeah? How so?
I learned today that the dealers don't just give out the drug for free. Their clientele has to pass some sort of test first.
Yes, I've heard those rumors too. The drug dealers quiz the junkies before they get a fix. Bizarre.
Bizarre indeed. This is looking more and more like organized experiments.
I agree. It seems like these dealers are carrying out a deliberate plan. The question is, was murder always part of that equation?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
Indeed, indeed. And Punisher, thank you for a 45 stream streak. I appreciate the heck out of that.
Do you happen to know a lady by the name of Caldwell?
No. Should I?
If you're interested in solving the Soothsayer case, yeah.
Bold words. Care for a trade?
Maybe. Let's keep talking and we'll see.
Alright, alright.
So, Rose Taylor. I've made a little progress, but I was hoping for more.
All right. If you want, we can try to untangle it together.
Well, okay. Apparently, she was fired for screwing a patient, but that person is no longer at the facility for reasons unknown.
That would explain the failed marriage. She's caught in the act, they fire her, the husband files for divorce?
Makes sense. And then sometime after that, she's murdered in the azure sky by this lover of hers, possibly?
If the husband was cleared, this paramour, if released at the time, would certainly be a prime suspect, yes.
Surely the KPD must have been swarming him like flies on a turd then.
Indeed. My source at the KPD said no arrests yet. So either patient X isn't our guy, or he's a slippery fuck, and they simply don't have enough on him.
Okay, good to know.
Alright, interesting, interesting. Ooh, big fan of the Horizon IP, very nice. I haven't played those yet, despite the fact the whole reason I got a PS4 was to play the first Horizon. It's one of those games that if I play, I kind of want to play on stream, but I know that it's also on the longer side, so I'm not sure. We'll see, we'll see.
Have you been able to learn anything about the people behind Pyre?
Nada. They're a fickle bunch. You?
I did hear that it's supposed to be a man and a woman working together.
Small progress, I suppose.
I will play it someday, I promise you that. One way or another, I will get around to him eventually. A well-lubed lover, oh god.
Does the name Phase mean anything to you?
It does, actually. Do you have his real name?
Nope. I just found out that he existed an hour ago.
Then I'm one step ahead of you on that one. Quid pro quo?
How about Caldwell for Phase?
Deal. You first.
Fine. So there's this old African-American lady, Tabitha Caldwell. She owns a flower shop, Tabby's Garden. She was fingerprinted in the 1960s for some stupid, harmless crime. Now get this. Her prints ended up on an obsidian shard that I picked up in Deborah's cabin, right next to where the last murder occurred.
Holy moly, is our killer an old lady florist? Sounds pretty far-fetched, but maybe that's how she's been able to evade the authorities.
My thoughts exactly.
Well, don't leave me hanging. Have you followed up yet?
We'll get there. Your turn.
All right. Phase's real name is Corey Finnegan. He's one of those underground anarchist types. A junky graffiti artist with no fixed address. His name kept popping up when I was doing research on Pyre. Supposedly, he's met the dealers in person.
Nothing new to me except his name. Surely the bombshell I just handed you is worth more than that.
I'll tell you what. I got a few contacts looking for Finnegan. If I hear anything about his whereabouts, I'll let you know.
All right, Tabitha. I went to her shop, and I shit you not, she's got actual obsidian mirrors for sale right up front.
Whoa. Either we found the most arrogant killer of all time, or...
These were accidental prints left on mirrors that the Soothsayer bought from her at some point.
Did you confront her?
No, I didn't want to tip my hand so soon. I plan to follow up on my other leads first.
Good idea. Even if she's involved in the murders, you need a stronger case to hand over to the KPD. Lots to think about.
All right. That's a good get, the name of the graffiti artist. We'll see what we can do with that. Punisher, enjoy your lurk and good luck with the build. All right. We didn't ask about these locations, I guess.
What do you know about the Azure Sky Motel?
Well, we both know that the first killing took place there. Other than that, I don't have any interesting tidbits to share. Seems like any other motel.
Yeah, that's my take too.
Yeah, I don't think the location itself has any significance. Same with King of Kings. I don't think the location itself means anything. Let's see. I don't think we have anything else to show him either now that I'm looking. We could ask him about the handwritten notes, maybe.
Apparently, some mystery person dropped this in my mailbox.
Interesting. Someone must be trying to give you advice. New shy friend?
Either that or I'm being messed with. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. It's giving me bad vibes. Hey, Stargamer, I do love a good mystery. How are you doing?
Okay, that should be everything.
Understood. I'll be up for a while longer if you come up with more things to discuss.
Great, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, so are we done? Do we have anything else we had to do tonight? Nope, notebook is empty now.
Alright, that's all I had for today. Same time tomorrow?
Sure, but I might be a bit late. There's this place I'm scoping out. But you know, for a non-team, we're not doing so bad, are we?
Huh. I guess not. Goodbye, Lucas.
Bye, Kathy.
Hey, you little menace. Miss me?
Aww.
You better.
So cute.
Ugh, what now?
Oh, hey, it's the Vice Squad guy.
Hey, how about that drink? Beautiful.
Oh, God.
Jesus, Josh, buddy, it's late. Maybe another time, all right?
You know what I fucking think?
Nope, but I have a feeling you're gonna tell me.
There's never gonna be a fucking another time, is there? You'll just keep squeezing whatever you can out of people. It's what you do.
Let's talk about this when you're sober. You need a bed, Josh, not more drinks.
Why? You got one, yours available? It's the least you could do, seeing as what your little fucking stunt cost me.
Wait, what?
What are you babbling on about? The fingerprint thing?
Yeah, they suspended me. Why do you think I'm shit-faced like this?
Oh, shit.
I aced up my ass, and those bastards want to make an example out of me. I could lose my job.
Shit, that sucks. But I didn't force you to do anything, did I?
That's so... so easy for you to say. You knew I still got a thing for you. You knew you could use me. Like you use everyone.
You've known me since high school, Josh. I've always been a bitch. Miss a fucking memo?
I guess it seemed like you changed. I don't know why.
People never change, Josh. They just get better at hiding their inner asshole. Go home before I call some actual cops. Christ almighty, what a train wreck. Time to get our asses to bed, Mildred.
I mean, he's not wrong about Kathy using people. Another nightmare? Wow, jeez. Look at the sky there.
Saturn and Venus. They're impossibly large. This can't be right. That doesn't seem to matter right now.
Interesting. Smoke coming out of the fire pit.
Ugh. What's burning? It stings my eyes.
Whoa!
My name is a room.
Oh my god. Are you Jane Doe?
That's not my name. My name is a room.
I don't understand.
You will. When you reach our house, you will.
Have all of her nightmares been about the different victims? I remember the first one, but I think the second one was. Yeah, that could have gone better.
Time to track down Corey Finnegan.
If you do something stupid to impress a girl, that's kind of your own fault. True, true. But still, he wasn't wrong. Kathy, like all adventure game protagonists, is very manipulative. It's kind of a thing in the genre. All right, day 4. We'll save before we head out. And as usual, we've got a note and a message on the answering machine.
Hey, it's Lucas. I just heard back from an informant of mine. And apparently our boy FaZe was sighted downtown this morning. You know, near the pawn shop. All right, kid. We're even.
Perfect. I gotta head there right away. Maybe the guy's still around.
All right, that's a good lead.
Here we go again. Pattern. Stab, fall, hang, burn. Mirrors are portals. Inception occurred in 1995. T. 1995? No, it can't be. Is this all connected to what happened in Conwell Springs?
That's the first game right there. So, what did the second note say?
The Queen King of Two Suits longs for human connection and non-conformity, yet is caught in a painful loop of self-destruction. T. Huh. That sounds like Hannah Verdew. Curious.
Alright, so in retrospect, the note was telling us what our poem needed to be about. Alright. Only realized that after we'd solved the puzzle.
Pattern. Stab, fall, hang, burn. Mirrors are portals. 1995.
Alright, so that's talking about the methods by which the victims were killed. Sounds more like brainstorming than a clue. That's interesting. Yeah, Kathy's no angel either, don't get me wrong. Very true, very true. Not a lot of angels in this game. That's the fact. Oh yeah, you have to be a klepto to be an adventure game protagonist, and also like typically you drug somebody at some point, either with like actual sleeping pills or like something to make them shit their pants. Surprisingly common in adventure games. Alright, take care of yourself, Nano. Thanks so much for hanging around with us. We'll see you around. Go ahead and make that save. Start day 4. Alright, so first thing to do is rush downtown and see if we can find FaZe down there. If he can connect us directly to the pyre dealers, that would be a huge get. Or at least give us some sort of direction.
Creepy design. Hey, Corey, right?
Only Ma calls me that. It's FaZe, homegirl.
Sure thing. FaZe homegirl.
Stop that!
You one of those sassy-ass chicks, huh?
I've been known to mouth off on occasion.
Once or twice.
But wait a minute. You look familiar.
Huh? What are you on about? The FaZe ain't ever seen you before.
Yeah, you're that raving lunatic I electrocuted up on Constance Hill.
Damn, that was you? Oh man, my bad. I was fucked up that day. No doubt, yo.
No shit you were. You better keep your distance, buddy.
Oh, come on, I'm all good now. I just had a tiny little pick-me-up this morning. That's it, I swear.
Uh-huh. At least you're lucid enough for a fucking conversation.
You got me good, though, no joke. Look at this sick bump on my head, and I still can't feel some toes on my foot, for real.
Well, you had it coming. Look, FaZe, people have been saying that you're a guy with some useful information.
Oh, yeah, I guess the FaZe knows a thing or two. Alright then, speak.
Kathy, you can't go all the way across town to meet a guy and then tell him to stay away from you? You drove here, Kathy. Let's see. Was away. What fresh new nightmare did I miss, and why are we talking to a junior library guy? So Kathy had a nightmare about the girl who was burned alive, Jane Doe, because we don't know her real name. And she said, "My name is a room," which I'm thinking about right now. And this is the graffiti artist Faze. We've seen his work all over the place. But Hannah told us that he may have personally spoken to the pyre dealers, and so he might be able to give us more information about them than we had before.
I should probably ask him about pyre in general first.
All right, we'll start there.
I've been told you scored some pyre. Is that right?
Oh man, yes. Just once. I'd do anything to feel that high again.
Yeah? What's so special about it?
You'd have to be a junkie to understand. The Faze has tried every psychedelic under the sun. LSD, DMT, shrooms, none of them compare to pyre. Mind at large, pure and simple.
Mind at large? What does that mean?
That we have like a filter in our brains, keeping us from seeing what's really out there. Drugs like pyre numb that filter, allowing us to see alternate realities, astral realms, all kinds of wild shit, yo.
Interesting. And what did pyre make you see?
Man, most of it can't be described with words. One thing is burned into my mind, though. The eye. The eye of the universe staring back at me. I never believed in a god before, but now I ain't so sure.
How did you get pyre in the first place? It seems hard to come by.
The pyre dealers came to me. Makes sense, I've been a steady dope fiend for 15-something years now. Guess they went with the tried and true, huh?
Right. I've also heard rumors about some kind of interview. Is there any truth to that?
Oh yeah, those fuckers asked all sorts of questions. About my childhood, dramas, and whatnot. Wasn't no problem for me to yap about. The Faze is an open book.
Curious.
All right, that is interesting. Do junkies call themselves that? I mean, junkies can't have a sense of irony, I think. Sarcasm, that's a thing. The eye of the universe.
So, the pyre dealers. It's a man and a woman, right?
Yeah, dude's a big bald guy. I'll never forget his face. Creepy motherfucker.
Creepy how?
I don't know, man. He was intense. You know, not looking at you, but through you? Like I was a thing, not a person.
What about the woman?
I just caught a quick glimpse of her. She wore a hood. Saw some pretty nasty scars, though. Something seriously fucking bad happened to that chick.
She had scars? On her face?
Yeah, on one side. Melted skin, like from burns, acid, or some shit like that.
Damn. Got any more details on this couple? You know, what they were wearing or what they looked like?
Both white people. She didn't seem too old, like your age maybe. Dressed in all black. I guess she wasn't too girly, you know? What's the word for it when you're in between?
Androgynous?
Yeah, androgynous. That's what she was.
Got it. And what about the man?
In his 40s or so. Bald head, big black eyebrows, brown eyes, and like I said, intense fucking energy. Major big bad wolf vibes coming off that dude.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Well, the good thing about the pyre dealers is it sounds like we're not actually going to mistake them if we come across them. They sound extremely distinct. So that's good at least.
So, what's your deal, Faze?
Me? Well, you know, just another street dog trying to get by.
Yeah? How's that going for you?
Well, fuck, not great. But I mean, could be worse. At least it's summer soon.
I see. Have you been making graffiti long?
Forever. The Fays always loved drawing, even as a kid. Art was probably the only subject I ever passed.
Alright. Let's ask him about his artwork.
That's an interesting graffiti you've got there.
Badass, isn't it? It's my tribute to Pyre, the best hit I ever had.
The eye. That's what you saw?
Yeah, the eye of the universe staring back at me.
Alright. That's probably all the information we're gonna get out of him, but we've been surprised before, so let's ask some more stuff.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
That crazy killer? Nothing. Faze ain't that much of a creep.
Alright,
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
Look, I know nothing about no murders,
That's fair.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Huh? The what mirrors?
Never mind.
Yeah, it's fair.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, never went in a church since Catholic school. Fuck that shit.
Fair enough.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Sure, stayed there a few years back.
You heard there was a Soothsayer murder there, right?
Oh shit. That was the place? Nah, I didn't know that.
Alright, nothing actual information to get there. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna know anything about anything else here. I'll ask about Tabitha just to be safe.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Nope, don't know that name.
Alright, I think that's about all the information we're gonna get out of him. Double check the inventory. Yeah, I think we're good.
I'll let you get back to your tag.
Peace out.
Alright, so again, more information than we had before. That's a good thing. Hang on, before we head out, let's see what our objectives are right now. Still says to talk to him. Is there something else we still need to get from him?
Hey.
We might need to come back later.
Yo.
That's possible. Hang on a second. Whew, sorry, I had a sneeze come on there. Oh, right. I asked about Rachel Wang, but there's like no chance.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nah, never heard of that chick.
That would be pretty crazy if he had. And asking about the mirror.
What do you know about scrying?
Huh?
Never
Same
mind.
thing. Thought maybe seeing the mirror he'd have something more to say. Alright, yeah, I think we'll come back here later. See if he's got anything to say
I'll let
after
you
we
get
learn
back
some
to
more
your
stuff,
tag.
maybe?
Peace out.
We'll see. Not sure who else we could ask, though. That's the big thing. The drug dealer's not going to be there till evening. That's not going to help any. I suppose we'll start doing the rounds? Maybe? Head up to Constance Hill now that we know presumably we're not going to get attacked up here? Again? Hopefully? Might be good to poke around here now that we had that incredibly creepy nightmare.
That red symbol reminds me of Corey's graffiti. Guess this must be some of his handiwork.
I thought so. Alright.
A fire pit for grilling food, but there's nothing but ashes inside.
Also, amusingly, I just got a Steam achievement called Pattern Recognition.
There's a fairly big mountain range up north.
Oh yeah, just like in Chicago. A few minutes outside the city, apparently. Alright, so nothing to see here. Creepy nightmare or not. Yeah, I know, the pixel art in this game has all been incredibly good. They put so much work into some of these animations. One of the best pixel art games I've ever seen as far as just pure aesthetic. Alright, we go to Eric's place and ask his neighbor if maybe she's seen either of those people. Possible.
No answer.
Or not.
Standard issue mail. Hooked on Jesus, huh?
It would appear so. Alright, so probably nothing here then. We can go up to the roof. See if anybody's up there.
No reason to go up there right now.
Or not. How are we going to find out about those two? I guess we'll pop over to the Gazette. Check in with E. See if she's got anything that can help us.
Still glued to your desk on a Saturday, huh?
Well, you know, that promotion isn't gonna earn itself. What's up?
I don't want to ask her about that.
Alright, I don't know how we're gonna get that information then.
Do you know who Corey Finnegan is? Also goes by the nickname FaZe?
No, I don't know who that is.
So I've learned that one of the people dealing pyre is supposed to be a bald, tall, and quite intimidating man. Ring a bell?
No, I'm pretty sure I'd remember a person like that.
Probably.
Rumors say that one of the people dealing pyre is a woman our age with facial scars. Sound familiar?
No, I haven't heard of a person described like that.
It was a long shot, but I figured I'd ask.
I'll let you get back to your work.
All right, see you later.
All right. Oh yeah, the 3D pipes over there, that is amazing. I love that they've got that. Such a fantastic detail. This does take place in 98, I want to say. Somewhere around there. Yeah, and Art's out right now. That's unfortunate. But also Art wasn't willing to talk to us about the case, so he probably wouldn't give us anything anyway. Hey Kiwi, welcome in. How are you doing today, Kiwi? How's everything going with you? Where do we want to go next? Let's check in at King of Kings. Maybe the Deacon knows something. Although the odds that he's outside so we can talk to him do seem slim. Oh no, he is out there.
Hello again, Father.
Welcome back, my child. What can I help you with?
Just a couple of long shots, Father.
I'm looking for a drug dealer. Tall, bald, and supposedly menacing.
I wouldn't have anything to do with criminal brutes like that.
Yeah, way to start the conversation there.
I'm looking for a young drug dealer, a woman with facial scars. Ring a bell?
I happen to recall a person like that. A homeless woman whom Ben was helping get back on her feet.
Wow, really?
Yes, about your age. No drug dealer to my knowledge, but she had some sort of scars on the side of her face, yes.
Amazing. Is there anything else you can remember about her?
I'm afraid not. My memory has seen better days, and this was years ago.
Well, is there any more information about her somewhere? Maybe in Ben's records, if he had any.
I suppose I could check, but I would need a name.
Darn. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Damn it. Alright, so that is something, but right now it's not going to get us anything. It's a Kiwi this week. You started your new promoted role at work and it's going swimmingly. Well, excellent. Congratulations on the promotion, and I hope the new position's a great fit for you.
Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker Phase.
That name doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah, no, he said he didn't come here, but also he didn't seem like he had a great memory, so I figured I'd check. Alright, I don't think we have anything else to ask him, but now we do have...
I'm heading back out.
Goodbye, young lady.
We now have a idea of a possible lead, if we can get a name, but geez, that's a long shot there. As far as people to ask, I suppose we could check at the local library? Again, that feels like a really long shot, but I don't have a ton of options at the moment. And also, we haven't been back to the library for a while. I'm sure we got lots of things we can ask the librarian about now. This was like the first place we went to, after all.
Hey, weren't you at the Club of Hearts the other day?
Guilty as charged. I couldn't help but notice your performance as well. First time?
And second, and
That
third.
obvious, huh?
And fourth.
I had a hunch. Impressive debut, nonetheless.
Thanks, buddy. So, I had a few things to ask.
Certainly. Go ahead.
Which part of the debut was impressive? The fact I kept going up there and slightly editing things and looking increasingly desperate? Mouthing the words, "Hannah, please love me," afterwards? Was that what was grabbing you there? So yes, this is a detective game. This is the sequel to the original Kathy Rain, which we played some time ago. Our protagonist is now a PI, but things are going badly, and she's in danger of getting evicted. So she is taking a very long shot, which is she is trying to collect on the massive money reward for providing information leading to the capture of a serial killer known as the Soothsayer, who is named that because he leaves broken scrying mirrors at the scene of every crime. So right now we are trying to track down any information we can. Right now the best lead we have is that all the victims had a mysterious drug called pyre in their veins when they were killed, including one who is straight edge and probably wouldn't take drugs. So we're trying to figure out where the drug came from, and right now we've just learned the physical descriptions of the two people who are appearing around town, handing it out. We're asking to see if anyone recognizes them because they have a very distinctive look.
I'm looking for a drug dealer, supposedly a tall, bald, and quite intimidating man.
I can't help with that. I haven't come across such a person.
There's this drug dealer I'm pursuing. A woman my age with some kind of facial scars.
Ah, I'm afraid I don't know anyone with that description.
Worth a shot. Let's see, why is every PI in media down on their luck, about to be evicted and severely desperate? I know 2 actual PIs and they're not poor. I suspect, at least in a lot of media, like this one included, it's because a lot of the PI work that actually pays is also very boring. And like, Kathy doesn't want to be chasing down like cheating husbands. She wants to actually solve mysteries. And there's not a lot of people paying for that, it turns out. Yeah. Tall guy, bald, intimidating, selling drugs. Not to me, just in general. I'm just looking for a drug dealer. Just asking for a friend? Question mark. All right. Let's see. I really doubt he's gonna know anybody.
I don't want to ask him about that.
I doubt he's got any connection to any of these other names.
Thanks. I'll come back if I have more questions.
Very well. Good luck.
All right. I don't suppose I could check the newspapers for the case from the first game, could I?
It's one of those advanced microfilm viewers. I'll need to insert a microfilm to use that.
Got it. Who is this Corey Faze fitting in that is big F-boy name energy? He is a junkie and a street graffiti artist. And he's the only person we've come across so far that has had a first-hand encounter with the mysterious drug dealers. So he was able to give us a very good lead right there. Microfiche. That's what we're having for dinner. We're going to fry up some nice microfiche. We have to fry up a lot of them because they're not very filling. The old pulp detective tradition, very common in old-time radio detectives. Oh, interesting. Sam Spade is well off. Very interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's so much of the noir genre has just been so locked in stone that a lot of it's just a callback to others in the genre at this point.
Microfilms containing images of scanned newspapers. They're organized by calendar date. I don't think I need to bother with the calendar anymore.
All right. So, I don't think there's anything else we can get here at the moment. We're good there. So, let's head out. More relatable, also more desperate, and hence willing to take on crazy jobs. Yeah, it's like how in any good horror movie, one thing you constantly have to be explaining is, why don't they just leave? Why don't they just get out of the house and then not look back? And also in a lot of those noir cases, you know, our protagonist gets beat up, our protagonist gets threatened by powerful people, and we have to explain, well, why doesn't he just say, you know what, screw this is too dangerous? And desperation's a nice, easy way to get there. All right, we're running out of places to go here. Guess we'll go ask Meadow? I don't know how Meadow would possibly know about these people.
I guess she's not home.
All right. Nothing there for the moment. Don't have any better things to do, so... and need the money. Of course, that's the thing, too. I think the only place we haven't been to is Bear Creek, though I can't imagine we're going to find anything interesting there. Oh, it's always another milk run in Shadowrun. It's true. It's true. Alright, so that's everywhere then. Alright, let's head back to the office real quick. We don't have any messages or anything.
Nah, I'll let her sleep in peace.
Mildred's resting. Alright, so... This says talk to Corey Finnegan for some reason. Who do we have in our call log? Is there anybody we can get in touch with there? I mean, we could call Josh's office line, see if he's actually there or if he's still suspended.
After what happened the last time he was here? No thanks.
That's fair. All the Azure Sky Motel, see if that guy recognizes anything.
Thank you for calling the Azure Sky Motel, your oasis in Cassidy. How may I help you?
Hi again. Kathy Rain here. I had a few more questions to ask.
All right, then.
Cassie is the name of the town, unfortunately. The name of her bike is the Catmobile, since that's her name. Catherine? Kathy? Alright, so,
Since we spoke last, I've learned that Rose Taylor had an affair with a mental patient where she worked.
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that. Like I told you, I don't pry into my tenant's private business.
Fair enough.
I don't want to ask him about that. I'm looking for a drug dealer, supposedly a tall, bald, and quite intimidating man.
I don't know any drug dealers, so I can't help you with that.
Stop opening like that, Kathy.
There's this drug dealer I'm pursuing. A young woman with some kind of facial scars?
I wouldn't know anything about that. I don't associate with criminals.
Yeah, I know that does make sense. Jeez. All right, yeah, I don't.
That's all, thanks.
Have anything else
You're
for us?
welcome. Have a great day now.
So that was a bus. All right, is there anything I missed on here? Let's see, we can't go to Tabitha's shop, we can't go to the psychiatric facility, we can't go to see Lucas, we can't go to the club. In that case, yeah, I do think we've been to every location now. Oh, well, let's head back downtown since apparently they think there's still something we need to ask him about. I guess we'll get a little bit brute force. Try everything, see if anything comes up.
Hey, FaZe?
Yo, what up?
Not even there's this drug dealer. I'm looking for a drug dealer. And in which case sounds like you're trying to score, and that's... Especially when you're talking to people that you barely know. Like, that's a really bad way to start a conversation. Alright. So... I don't think we have anything in the inventory we really want to ask about. I can ask about the stun gun.
Yo, get that thing away from me!
Sorry, couldn't resist.
You clearly ain't ever been tased. Shouldn't wave that around all casual like that.
We did tase the shit out of him, but also that was because he was insane on drugs. So there is that. Alright, I don't think anything else in our inventory to show him. If there's anything around here.
You smoke?
Tobacco? Fuck no! That shit kills people.
Not the only drug user I've known who has that opinion.
You seem like the kind of guy who knows some tricks to get quick money, am I right?
Why, you looking for a gig?
Not quite that desperate yet. I don't want to ask him about that. Are you a regular customer here at the pawn shop?
Nah, when I need a fence, I got my own guy on the other side of town.
Gutsy move. Spraying graffiti like this when the shop's open and all?
That's the phase, baby. Always living on the edge.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Alright. We're basically out of things to ask him about then. Don't think he's gonna know about that.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Now. Alright. I'll show him the chakra pendant?
What's up with this little rainbow thing?
Oh, just an unprompted gift from this new age girl I met.
It's doing stuff to my chakras.
Hey, have a look at this. Do you recognize any of these men?
Oh, fuck! That's him! The tall, bald guy!
You sure?
Shit.
The man called Vic?
200%. That's the pyre dealer.
Well then, I guess it's time to go visit the ranger station.
Shit, alright. So he was one of the people in the parks brochure.
We already discussed that.
Oh, no, I don't need to ask him about that.
I'll let you get back to your tag.
Peace out.
See if we can look at that brochure
Alright, I
again.
think that's everything he knows.
I didn't even think of showing that to him. That's brilliant. Celestial Knight, welcome in. How are you doing today? There we go. So he's saying it's the second guy from the left, Vic.
Hiding in plain sight, this guy.
He is very tall. He does appear to have a shaved head. That's true. Alright. Well, let's head to the national park then, I guess. See if we can make some inquiries over there. Just a moment. As we all enjoy the cool tunes. Alright. And we got a new location, the ranger station. Total F-boy, he kind of is, yeah. Hard to self-refer as Phase and not be the Phase he goes by. It's even worse. Relentlessly, you finally did your laundry. It took you all day. I'm ready for a round of applause. You can have a round of applause for that. I'm not a fan of doing laundry either, but one of those small little hills we got to get over. Congratulations for doing that. All right. Like, look at how many locations they have in this game. Like, this was... The art must have taken forever to do for this game. Alright, let's see what there is to look around here first.
Complimentary refreshments. I'm not thirsty, though.
They have a lot of water coolers in this game.
I know nothing about fish, but I guess nailing it to the friggin' wall must mean it's not a bad catch.
I would presume. First batch of carnitas done, packed and frozen. Second batch in the Instant Pot. Excellent, Rooks. You are going to enjoy that stuff so much. It is very chill. It feels very pastoral, which seems appropriate for the location.
Brochures of various outdoor activities around Bear Creek. Nothing here looks very interesting to me at the moment.
Alright.
Overpriced pictures of landmarks I've seen 100 times. No thanks. Looks like an office area. No reason to go in there.
I also kind of appreciate how every location has like a back room that we can't get in, just because there usually is a door there that we can't get in and have no reason to get in. The Fish of Shame!
Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek. Various points of interest are marked out.
Alright. Don't think there's anything else to see in here. So, yeah, let's go and talk to the Junior Ranger.
Hello there, and welcome to the Bear Creek Ranger Station.
Why aren't you Chipper?
I was just thinking.
Cassie, I have a few questions if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all. Happy to help.
I was just going to say she has entirely too much energy, but also, like, it does seem like a lot of forest rangers have an unusual amount of energy. It's a lot.
So I saw in this brochure that a park ranger called Vic works here. Is that correct?
Sure. Ranger Cooper is one of the rangers assigned to this district.
Ranger Cooper, huh? What's his full name? Can I talk to him?
It's Victor Cooper, but he's off duty right now.
Off duty? For how long? Why?
Oh, shoot! I don't have any of those details.
Well, what about a phone number or an address?
I'm not allowed to give out that information. Sorry. You'll have to run it by the chief.
Well, fine. Let's talk to the chief then.
Oh, double shoot! He's not here on Saturdays. He'll be back on Monday morning.
Well, all right.
Double shoot, she says. All right, we do have a full name, Victor Cooper, at least. That's the thing. I'll take that. I don't know that we're gonna get anything else out of her.
I came across one of these brochures of yours.
Nice, isn't it? I was the one who came up with the idea. I love community building.
How chipper can a person be? I think she's trying to answer that question. And I don't think I'm going to like the answer, honestly.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Horrific stuff. But I don't know much about the murder that happened here on park grounds. Only senior rangers dealt with that.
That's what you do with chipper people when you meet them. Just be like, tell me about the murders. Oh, jeez. I doubt she's gonna know much about, like, any of this.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
You're more than welcome. Have a nice day now.
Yeah, I feel like
Since I have a better description of both drug dealers now, it's probably worthwhile to return to some of the earlier witnesses.
Which earlier witnesses? Hey, Kiwi, thank you so much for the gift sub to Groshin right there. Gift sub number 25 in the channel. That is very generous of you. And I'm sure Groshin's going to appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the support. It means a ton. And also, Kiwi, thank you for the gift sub to Relentlessly right there. Gift sub number 26 to another longtime member of the community. That is super cool of you. Thank you so much for that. It helps a lot. It means a lot, too. All right, so Notebook says... All right, Notebook says we still need to identify the female dealer. I guess we'll ask her.
Hey, Cassie.
Yeah?
Just because we need any leads we can get there.
There's this drug dealer I'm pursuing. A woman my age with some kind of facial scars.
Oh, I can't help you there. I haven't seen a person like that.
Yeah, the only person who has been the priest. And unfortunately, the priest isn't going to be able to help me unless I get the name first.
Bye-bye.
All right, so I think we're good here for now in that sense. Alright, but she's right now that we have a name, we might be able to do something. Let's head to King of Kings, see if that guy recognizes the name. If not the faces. That might be something that could help. Can I go into the church?
Let's not get any crazy ideas. The priest is right here if I have questions.
All right.
Another thing.
Yes?
Also, I apologize if anyone hears any background noise. The apartment staff is doing some leaf blowing outside, it sounds like. Yeah, those things are loud as hell.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, I don't know that person.
All right. Gotta take a shot at it.
All right, I'm in.
Goodbye.
All right, who might have known Victor Cooper? That's the big question. And also, how is he involved in any of this is the other question. We don't know anything about him, so it's hard to say, but it is weird is all I'm saying. Where do I go next? Let's try running the name by E at the Gazette.
Hey, E. One more thing.
She said she didn't recognize the guy's appearance, but maybe she'll recognize the name.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
I don't. No.
Yeah, well, was worth a shot. Show her the brochure.
I don't want to show that to her.
I don't want to show her the brochure.
I'll let you get back to your work.
I don't want to.
All right, see you later.
All right, I'm thinking. Let's see if Meadow's back in yet. He's not home last time we checked.
I guess she's not home.
Nope, still no dice. Who would know a park ranger? Oh yeah, that's something we talked about at length when we played Contradiction, which is one of my favorite mystery games of all time. At certain points during there, we're literally walking back and forth across the street, just knocking on people's doors and be like, one more thing, like over and over and over again. That seemed a little bit maddening. At some point, I would have stopped answering the door, honestly. All right. Maybe if anybody's at Bear Creek, they might know about that. I felt like there might be somebody outdoorsy here, but doesn't seem like it. All right. could head back downtown and see if the name means anything. The phase, possibly. I'll be right back.
Hey, Faze?
Yo, what up?
Sorry, another sneeze came on there. Alright. No, we can't even ask him about that
Peace
name.
out.
Shoot. Alright. Park Ranger. We've got a name, but what can we do with that? I guess we could ask the library guy about it? Possibly?
One more thing.
Yes?
If he's got anything there.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
Alas, I don't.
Ah, jeez. Alright,
Thanks. I'll come back if I have more questions.
Very well. Good luck.
I feel like I'm spinning my wheels. I'm going to take a peek at the hint file again. See if I can figure out what to do. I mean, I know that Rachel, at the apartment complex probably wouldn't know, any drug dealers, but she might know a park ranger. She wasn't home last time we went there, but we can see if she's home now. She's one of the few people we have a question today. Yeah, the neighborhood librarian couldn't help. Feels like it's just unknowable at that point. Alright. See if she's around today.
No answer.
Alright, can we check up on the roof? I know there was a bunch of memorials there last time we went. Oh, we can this time. Oh, jeez!
Oh, no.
Rachel?
Hey there, Rachel.
Oh, it's you. I wonder what went through his mind as he fell. Was he confused? Scared?
Oh, jeez.
Probably. But no matter what he felt, I'm sure he wouldn't wish the same for you.
Of course not. He was such a kind, caring man. And I'll never see him again. In this world.
Oh, God.
Why do you think you'll see Eric in the afterlife?
Because we're supposed to be together. I know it in my heart.
Oh, God.
Are you sure that's God's will? You said it yourself. Eric was a sinner. You're not.
Suicide is a sin. If I defile my soul, we'll be back together again. Lord.
No.
Forgive me.
No. Oh, God. No.
I wonder what went through his
Let's
mind.
try that again. Let's try that again. Oh God.
No matter what he was thinking, he's dead now. It's over. Forever.
You're a Christian. How can you say that? For Eric, it's just the beginning. But I'm stuck here alone. Unless... Lord.
Oh no, nope. All right. So I think we were on the right path before. We just gotta seal the deal.
Probably.
Of course, it'll...
Why do you think...
Because we're...
All right,
That can't be true. You were there all along, but he chose all those other women.
It wasn't his fault. He was drowning in temptation. His immortal soul will see the truth. Lord.
Oh, damn it. All right. Maybe that wasn't 100% the right path.
He was drugged. He may have not even realized what was happening.
Yes. My poor Eric. Victimized by all those demonic women. And I'll never see him again. In this world.
How about inspirational haiku? Oh God, I don't think I can haiku that well.
You still have the memories.
I do. And they torment me, keeping me up all night. I need to escape. Lord.
Damn it. It's really hard.
I wonder what went through...
All right.
Probably.
We wouldn't want the same for you. What are you still thinking of seeing him in the afterlife?
If Eric would reunite with anyone in death, it would be Sarah.
He did love her. He talked about her all the time.
Yes. Think about it. What started Eric's spiral of destruction? Sarah's death. She's the one he always wanted. Everything he did was to try and distract himself from that fact.
You're right. What am I doing? This can't be God's plan.
It can't. God wants something better for you.
I can't believe I came so close to doing that.
You didn't go through with it, and that's what matters. You need to promise you'll get some help, though.
I will. Promise. I suppose you had some questions for me, though, since you came back here.
Oh, I guess I did. I almost forgot, given everything that just happened.
Okay. What did you want to know?
Oh, all right. Oh, jeez.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, sorry.
Oh, well, thanks for not jumping off a building.
I'm looking for a young woman with some kind of facial scars. Can you recall a person like that?
Oh, yeah. Her. Looked like burn scars to me, but she wore a hood and wasn't facing me, so I couldn't tell for sure.
Wow, really? Tell me more, please.
She was one of Eric's girls, I think. I saw them a few times out of the hallway. A real harpy, that one.
Yeah? Why do you say that?
This is off the record, right? I could get in real trouble for what I'm about to tell you.
Of course, you have my word.
Well, I was really worried about Eric, you know, so I made sure to write down everything he was up to, so I could help him better, and I overheard them talking.
Are you telling me you have a transcript?
Yes.
Well, Rachel, that would be tremendously useful to me.
I've realized that. I'm not comfortable giving you all of my notes. Some of them are private, but I can give you a copy of the transcript with the scarred girl.
That would be amazing. Thanks.
Okay, wait here. I'll be right back.
Rachel, the fact you're a huge creepazoid turns out is massively useful
Here
to
you
our
go.
investigation.
Perfect. Thanks, Rachel.
You're welcome.
Also, might I suggest to you, celibacy. Forever. How very convenient for us. Oh, jeez. All right. I suspect that's probably all she's going to have for us. But I do want to check out that transcript.
All right. I need to leave now. Will you be okay?
I will. I think I'd like to be left alone now. I'll go call my pastor.
Please do.
Take care, Rachel, and, God bless you.
You too, Eileen.
Actually, never mind. Bye.
Don't worry about it. I forgot we had to lie to get into her apartment in the first place. Hey, Claire, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. All right, let's see what we got. January 14th, 1998. 4:15 p.m., Eric and a woman enter the hall through the main doors. Woman, I've said it all before. You must have... Eric, Faith, I know. Her cellular phone rings. Woman, hello? Eric, who is it? Woman, quiet. What? Don't, I'm coming. The woman appears to hang up. Woman, great, another fucking episode. Eric, guess we're not hanging out then? Woman, oh fuck off, Eric. Everything isn't about you. She hurries out and slams the door. Eric, that Faith, huh? Just lovely. Eric enters his apartment and locks the door. Note, I saw through my mailbox that Eric wore a very nice checkered dress shirt with jeans and his hair was perfect. The woman wore all black with a hood over her head. It looked like she had burn scars. The woman was vile, but they seemed to talk about faith. Have my prayers been answered? Will Eric find Jesus? Probably not. Okay, so we didn't get a name, unfortunately. Unless... Ooh, or...
Rachel seems to think they were talking about Faith, but I think that's actually her name.
That's possible. A little bit of a stretch, but could be. I like how she does put it with a question mark in her notes. Alright. So let's go back and talk to the priest and ask him if there's anybody in the deacon's book by the name of Faith. See what we can get from that. I'm very tired. Claire is very tired, but I can lay down once I finish eating and listen and maybe sleep. If you need to get some rest, please do as soon as you're able. That's what popped into your head. John Cena does have a habit of doing that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And his name was John Cena. Now retired from wrestling. End of an era right there. Alright, it's a long shot, but we need this win. This could be a big break if it pans out.
Yes?
Alright.
So, remember that scarred homeless woman we talked about? I think her name is Faith.
Ah, interesting. Give me a moment to check the records. Yes, there was a Faith Cyrene. An apartment was arranged for her at 12 Onyx Row in 1996. No phone number listed.
That's tremendously helpful. Thanks.
You're quite welcome. I sincerely hope she provides the answers you're looking for.
Yeah, if a priest can't find Faith, we're going to have a problem there. Alright, so we've got names for both people now, and we've got a new location.
All right, I'm heading back out.
Goodbye, young lady.
That's my best lead yet, but it's getting late. I better swing by the office and grab a bite to eat before I check it out.
Alright. May 23rd, 1998, evening 4. Alright, new location found. Let's head over there. Onyx Row. Sounds foreboding. This feels incredibly dangerous, so I'm gonna make a safety save. Call this one, Finding Faith. Alright. There's roof access over there.
No reason to go up there.
Not yet, anyway. We'll see how the night pans out.
Locked. Guess no one's home.
Well, we could come back later, I suppose. We could leave her a sticky note requesting more information, or we could break into her apartment. Desperate times.
No proper bed, but a cell phone. This gal needs to get her priorities straight.
Alright, we picked up the cell phone.
Password protected, of course. I'll see if I can crack this later.
Alright. And Rook's Honor has redeemed Invest in a Harvester sequel. Right there. Very good thing right there. I think we should have some mysteries in that game that you have to solve by asking people about physical descriptions. It'd basically just be an adaptation of that board game. What was it? Guess Who? One of the people's descriptions where you had to flip them down. I always hated that game because some of the descriptions were subjective. It was tough to pin down who looked like what. But also, that could be the fun thing about the game. Is you could ask, hey, do you know like a fat guy? And they could be like, no. But then they're like, oh, I don't think he's really that fat. He's a little portly, a little chubby. That's different. And maybe just like the first game, we could have an actual text parser, so you'd have to type in the descriptions. And if you don't type in the exact word that the person's thinking of for the description, they'll just say, no, I don't know anybody like that. That'd be fun. Everybody loves extremely precise text parser puzzles, right? Yeah, it's time to bring those back. It's been too long. Relentlessly, we could wait, or we could do a crime, perhaps several crimes. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize the original Harvester did have a text parser, but there was very little reason to use it. You just were able to to click on responses from the pre-generated list. There was a couple of Easter eggs you could get if you used the text parser. Most notably, if you use the F word with your mother, you would get a thing that you wish you didn't hear. But yeah, for the most part, it just was kind of vestigial, it felt like.
Various groceries. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Right. What else we got in here?
I guess she likes to sleep rough.
Or can't afford a proper bed, Kathy.
Huh. That poor thing doesn't put a dent in the god-awful aesthetic of this room.
Trying. Kind.
All empty. This isn't a residence, it's a safe house.
Does kind of give that vibe, yeah.
Pretty decent view of the city from up here. Certainly beats the brick wall outside my office window. Looks barely used. Guess Faith doesn't spend much time here. Freshly eaten. Somebody was here recently.
The good news is if they just left, it probably means we've got a little time, but the bad news is I don't think there's anything else to see in here. Interesting. Whoa!
Fuck. That came from the roof.
Let's run towards the danger.
The alley. Watch out.
It's fine. She's just trying to get away. We need to get you to a doctor.
Too late. I won't.
Lucas! No. You're not gonna get away with this.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna catch you, and I'm gonna kill you.
Oh shit! Oh shit.
Come on, kid. Time to get back up.
Lucas?
Who else? Your mother?
Wait, you didn't bleed out?
Passed out from the pain. Didn't bother to check my pulse, did you?
That doesn't... I'm dead, aren't I?
Ha! Yeah, see how that could make sense. Maybe you cracked your skull on the pavement and this is our last tango. That'd be pretty funny.
No, I can't be fucking dead. I'm supposed to avenge you.
Avenge me? An alcoholic has-been? Wife and kids who loathe him? Please. You should be concerned with whomever is willing to avenge you.
I don't think anyone would do that for me. Anyone alive, that is.
No argument there. You haven't been making friends lately, have you?
I guess not. I'm sorry, Lucas. I should have been there for you.
Why should you? You're too good for that. You're new blood, and I'm just a fossil.
That's not...
Let's not play games, kid. I know you. Afterlife or not, we can't stay here. This place reeks of gasoline. Come on. I know the way.
The bike is toast. I'm lucky to be alive.
Yeah, seriously, you're going pretty fast when things went bad there.
These boxes must have cushioned the crash. I guess that's why I'm still breathing.
I mean, that is how the stunt people do it, or how they used to do it.
Nothing but a big load of trash. I don't need to mess with that.
Sorry, Lucas, you've been drafted into being my father figure. Nothing we can do about it.
Hey, wait up. What's going on, Lucas?
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into the sunset.
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
Yeah, I know, kid. Time to move on, huh?
So, there's something I need to tell you.
We did keep going down there.
Lucas?
Here's Kathy Rain!
What the hell is this? Who said that?
Now, who's got something to say to the one and only badass bitch herself?
I'm tired of being manipulated, Kathy. You've always got some hidden agenda. I've been nothing but a good friend to you, and there's only so much I can take. We were great together at Rain Investigations, and then you had to ruin it all by blaming me when things started to go downhill. That was so unfair, and it really hurt me. Will you ever change?
Oh, jeez.
I'm too scared. Whenever I've been vulnerable, I've been abandoned.
When we were young, you used me and threw me away. That really fucked me up. And now you're doing it again. Have you ever thought about why you're alone? Why everything keeps going to shit?
People like me are just meant to be alone. I'm damaged goods. It's better if you all stay away.
Who are you? And what did you do to my fucking daughter?
I'm right here, Mom. Ready to take out the trash.
Oh, shit.
Hallelujah!
Uh-oh, somebody's out for blood.
Time to bash some sense into you, bitch. Can't. This is confusing.
What?
One holds another, holds another, holds another. There's minted the year she was born. She lost it, and it is mine now. There was... Yes, bash her brains in. Finish her.
No!
One There's... No, she is not worthy. And then... There was... No, she's... And there's something... And then... God, what a nightmare. Good girl. Let's go back to sleep. What's that, honey? We got a rat in here?
I am in you now. I know your flesh and your fiery heart. A heart that yearns to be crushed before the immolation takes hold and nothing remains.
This isn't real. I destroyed you. I destroyed the place you came from.
There is no death, only change. I am the limb of man, but you may call me Mr. Burgundy. Now, let the liturgy commence.
Wow! May 28th, 1998, day 5.
It was him, yet it wasn't. He realized that he had to be the one to pass through the threshold. He had to be the one to take responsibility.
Ugh.
Kathy?
Woo. So yeah, that was the big bad from the first game right there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not something you want to hear, especially at that place at that time of night. Oh, man.
I'd ask if I was dead, but I can tell right away that this place isn't nearly hot enough.
Thank God. Are you okay?
Just peachy. How long was I out?
4 days.
Jesus.
Fuck. What about...
Mildred's okay. Don't worry.
That's a relief. The bike, then?
It was pretty beat up, but Dad fixed it. It's standing out in the parking lot.
But he hates me. Why'd he do that?
I'd be the first to admit that you're not his favorite person, but he happens to love this gal. And I'll tell you, she pouted real bad at him.
You didn't have to do that, E.
You're right. I didn't. But I wanted to. Sometimes people care. Everything doesn't always have to be some cynical tit for tat.
I guess not.
So, I heard about Lucas.
Don't remind me. He wanted to be a team and I turned him down. If I'd had his back that night, maybe he'd still be alive.
Or you'd both be dead. You know better than to blame yourself like this, Kathy.
Maybe so, but it doesn't matter. It's over. I'm finished. This medical bill will be the final nail in my coffin.
What's up with the defeatist attitude, Detective? That's not how we usually solve a case, is it?
You don't really want to help, E. You're just feeling guilty because I got myself hurt.
No, that has nothing to do with it. The Soothsayer killed Lucas. He was my friend too. Are we really gonna let this monster get away with what they did to him?
What's this? Dusting off the good old eye for an eye, are you, E?
No! This is about doing the right thing. The Soothsayer has to be stopped. Despite our faults, we've always made a great team. And it's time for us to step up. For Lucas. What do you say?
Well, I say we better get some heavy painkillers or we won't get far. I feel like I've been through a grinder.
That's the spirit. Hey, doctor! We've got a girl here in need of some heavy drugs. Stat.
That's the last thing I thought I'd ever hear come out of your mouth.
I'll go grab some lunch while you guys talk, okay?
Sure. See you in a bitty. All right. Lay it on me, Doc. How bad is it?
You've suffered 2 rib fractures and some cuts and bruises, but your most serious condition is what's called a subdural hematoma, a buildup of blood on the surface of the brain.
Oh, fuck. That sounds serious.
It is. Most cases are treated with cranial surgery to drain the blood and alleviate the pressure. However, your hematoma is relatively small, and its location makes surgery a greater risk, so we chose a more conservative approach, managing it with medication and closely monitoring the results.
All right. How has the condition progressed?
We performed an MRI yesterday, and the good news is that the hematoma has shrunk in size. We believe it will heal on its own, but I would advise that you remain here under observation for at least 2 weeks.
That won't fly, Doc. Money is an issue. Can I check myself out and continue the treatment on my own?
Technically, yes. We can prescribe some corticosteroid pills to help manage the symptoms. I wouldn't recommend this course of action, though. You'd have to sign an AMA form.
Against medical advice, yeah. I'm aware of how that works. What risks should I know about?
Well, physical exertion and additional head trauma may exacerbate the injury, resulting in severe headaches, confusion, and loss of consciousness. If you're unlucky, it may even be fatal.
Well, damn. Guess I better take it easy. What about this neck brace thing?
Oh, that's just standard procedure in cases like this. Those x-rays came back clean, so you can safely remove it.
All right, good. Let's get that form then, Doc.
Very well. Oh, and before I forget, there was a young police officer here looking for you. He said he knew you?
Sounds like Josh. Thanks for the heads up. All right, all dolled up and ready to go. Time to get out of this joint. Geez, I'm popular. If I knew I'd get this many visitors, I'd have crashed my bike months ago.
Greetings. It looks like you are feeling better.
Library guy.
Hi. Do I know you?
You don't recognize me. We met at the library a while back.
Oh, right. The librarian guy. No offense, buddy, but, what are you doing in what will soon cease to be my hospital room?
I apologize for barging in. I should properly introduce myself. I am Tom Ward, but you may know me as T.
Oh, you're the guy. You left me all those notes.
Yes. For reasons I cannot explain, I felt that a subtle approach was safer for both of us. However, given what happened to you and your late friend, the stakes are getting too high, so I'd like to propose an alliance.
An alliance? Why? Who are you? Have you been stalking me?
Who I am is not an easy question to answer, but I'll say this. Much like yourself, I have a score to settle with the Soothsayer.
That's so? What kind of score?
An immeasurable one. Everything was taken from me. My life was destroyed. I was enslaved.
Enslaved? Were you tied up in a creepy serial killer dungeon, or what?
Not quite. There is a malevolence hiding behind the Soothsayer. This evil found me at my lowest point, forcing me into bondage.
Are you saying that the Soothsayer is doing the bidding of someone else?
Yes. I also believe that the conjunction tomorrow
will be instrumental to their plans.
Huh? What plans? What conjunction?
As for their plans, I don't know for sure, but I'm certain that the murders serve a specific purpose. The conjunction I speak of is when Saturn and Venus meet in the sky. It's the first such occurrence in over 80 years. Some believe that this event is charged with, esoteric potency.
Uh-huh. I think I've heard enough.
You don't believe me. I feared as much. Very well. I will pursue the Soothsayer on my own. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Yeah, you do that. See you, buddy.
Kathy!
There was something really off about that guy.
Hey, what'd I miss? Who was that man?
No one. Just some creepy weirdo.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I'm ready to head out. Let's go.
Okie dokie.
So, yeah, that about sums it up.
Wow. What a wild case. What will you do next?
The Chief Ranger should be back now, so I think I'll go talk to him about Cooper.
Yeah. It must be dangerous to confront Cooper himself, though, if he is who you think he is.
Yes. Before I go anywhere near him, I should retrieve Lucas's gun. I wasn't kept under police surveillance at the hospital, so the cops couldn't have found it yet. It must still be somewhere around the crash site.
Then there's Longhorn PI, right? Maybe Lucas left some things behind?
Assuming the cops haven't ransacked the place, yes. But good idea. I should check there sooner rather than later.
How can I help with all of this then?
Well, there's this cell phone that I found in Faith Cyrene's apartment. Passcode protected. Maybe you could do something with that?
You bet. I'll have that cracked in no time.
Great. Guess we have a plan then. Meet up here tonight?
Okie dokie.
All right. The team is back together. Me caught up on chat. There's a lot there. Of course, doesn't want to let me scroll as usual. Come on. Come on. Sometimes for some reason it does this in the OBS chat window. It just will not let me scroll up. Have not figured out why yet. Or if there's any way around it. But I think Groshin, I think you said you missed some stuff. So yeah, we found the identities of the two drug dealers that were giving out Pyre. And we went to investigate one of them. And we heard a gunshot, and we found that our mentor Lucas had been shot, presumably by the one of the drug dealers. So Kathy chased after her on her motorcycle with Lucas's gun, trying to gun him down. And she ended up wiping out of the motorcycle and getting very seriously injured. And yeah, it sounds like Lucas is dead now, and we've got to solve the case without him. Somehow no road rash. She was wearing the leathers at least. No helmet, but she was wearing the leathers, so there's that. Alright, so let's see, start A5. We save right there. And Geek Boy, also welcome in. Sorry I didn't get to say hello to you right as you stopped in. Thank you for a 3-stream streak. Good to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, that was a bit reckless, a bit impulsive, incredibly dangerous, but she is alive at least, and we've got some more leads to follow up on now, so that's a good thing. The good thing is, like, it looks like when she was tossed from her bike, she was tossed into a pile of cardboard boxes, which, wow, that's convenient, but also, like, she did get some injuries, not like she escaped unharmed. So yeah, there is that. So no road rash necessarily, but definitely some impact-based injuries. Leather is only useful when it doesn't ride up your... Oh yeah, I suppose that's true. You get any sort of movement there, it's still going to be a bad time. Oh. Yeah, and seriously, Kathy battled the supernatural in the first game. She shouldn't be so instantly dismissive of it now. Hollywood just leaving its trash everywhere. Also good for Kathy. Got thrown into an off-ramp meeting. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm glad you are okay now. That is definitely a scary situation. So I think this is probably a good place to stop for the day. We finished another 2 days in-game, and I think as it stands, we are in a very good position to finish the game tomorrow. So if you're eager to see where all this is going to end up, I would be here for that. I know I'm excited now. This is going places. I'm eager to see how that is. You are eager, Rooks? Excellent. That subdermal hematoma again? Surely that won't be a plot point in the remainder of the game. That all the gear all the time again? She didn't wear her helmet. That's where you get into trouble there. That invincible Catmobile again? It kind of got messed up in the crash, but luckily E's dad is a mechanic and he was able to fix it more or less. We haven't seen it with the damages yet, but presumably it's still mostly working. So, yeah, we will go ahead and get out of here. But we'll be back tomorrow. I hope I'll see you then. And thank you so much for hanging around today. You know how much I appreciate it. It means a ton. Always glad to hang out with us. But we do have one last thing to do before I call it quits today. And as always, that is... let's see who all else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch for the day, maybe we can send you somewhere cool. I would like the opportunity to try. Most definitely. So I'm going to take a look and see who all is live right now that we can go hang out with. But while I'm looking, a couple things you might want to do if you haven't done them already. First and foremost, make sure you hit follow. That'll be the easiest way to find me again if you would like to come back in the future. We would love to have you. You can also, if you'd like, enable notifications. That'll let you know when I go live. We also got some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't seen them yet. We've got a link to my Discord if you want to hang out with me. Ooh, excuse me. If you want to hang out with me and the rest of the chat outside of the stream, feel free to jump in there. And we've also got a link to my YouTube, which is where I archive all of my streams. So if you want to see any of the games I've played in the past, including the original Kathy Rain, or anything you might have missed from this Kathy Rain, feel free to jump in there and check that out. And, oh man, we have some really good options today. We do, but I see somebody that I haven't gotten to raid in quite some time who is playing a game that I have never finished, even though I feel like someday I really oughta. So, for right now, let's go say hi. And folks, I would really appreciate it if you would join us as we go raid good friend of the stream, Just Brocro. He is a very neat streamer, focuses mostly on retro stuff, and today he is playing a retro classic, Morrowind, which I have made a couple attempts in my life to finish, but I keep getting very distracted and very stuck. It is a game that, with an amazing world, amazing story, amazing writing, and some mechanics that haven't necessarily aged great. So let's see how he's doing. Why don't you join me over there? Let's say hi to him, hang out for a bit, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. I will see you folks tomorrow for perhaps the conclusion of Kathy Rain. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.